Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Right, let's just crack on. We're going to crack on tonight. There's no messing around, no songs, no messing around. Let's just. I feel. Let's just crack on. Angela, we're just cracking on tonight. There's going to be no faffing around, we're in. The show has started. Good evening, Angela. Angela,
evening, Iain.
say hello to Alan.
Hello, Alan.
Evening, Angela.
Evening, Alan. How are you, mate?
Not bad, thanks.
Good. I'm glad you're all right. How's your diet?
No, it's not diet. I'm packing the fags in.
You eating that carrot at night time when you're hungry?
No, I don't eat. I'm not on a diet.
Oh, why not?
No, I'm packing the fags in. Not diet.
Where you on the patches?
No, I've got vapor.
Oh, no, don't do that one. Go on the patches. They're better.
I tried the patches and they don't agree with me. They come onto the laugh.
Did they give you nightmares?
No, it's Champix, that is.
I bet it is.
I was going to ask you what topics we got for tonight.
Well, it's about this. I went ghost hunting the other night, Alan. My friends took me out because they thought I needed cheering up. And come back, and there's a big crack on my phone.
Oh, dear. Did it smash the screen?
A smash screen. Everything.
What phone was it?
Well, it's an EE phone, brand new Android.
Oh, an Android phone. Smartphones are very hard to repair, especially iPhones. When the screen's completely smashed, you have to get a new iPhone.
Yeah, well, I only got this, but I bought it for my birthday.
Was it insured?
No.
Oh, so you got to get a new
You're listening
phone.
to two people not listening to each other.
Hey, Iain.
What was that, Iain?
Hello, Iain.
It's okay, let me start in a moment.
Yeah, all right.
A number?
Yeah, someone's just asked me if I'm better. Yeah.
They're literally not listening to a word the other one says.
No, we're not, are we, Iain?
How was your day, Iain?
Oh, dear. He's funny. He cheers you up, though, don't he, Alan?
Well, how was your Tuesday?
Anyway, you better let him get on with the show.
That's a good idea. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Last night was a heavy show. Let's make tonight a light show, shall we? And there are a myriad of things we can talk about. I tell you what I want to do. Catherine, I need you to print up what I want. This is what I want to do. We've done the alphabet of callers. I want to prove... Oh, let me put this in. This is buzzing. Hang on a second. There we go. Let's prove that Talk Radio is national. Can you print off a map of Great Britain, the counties, a county map, all the counties? Let's print off and let's try by 1 o'clock in the morning to have callers from all 62 counties. I don't even know how many counties there are. I've literally just plucked that figure out of my backside. Let's try this evening to get a caller from every single county. First of all, 0344 499 1000. Can someone phone in and tell me how many counties there are? I've got. It could be 12. It could be 60. I don't know. Let me look at a map of England in my head. And Scotland and Wales and Northern Ireland. Does Northern Ireland have counties? It turns out I know very... Let me just take this. Yes, line one.
Iain, hip, hip, hip.
Yeah, well, honestly, we are so packed tonight, we haven't got time for that. How many counties are there?
I retract it. 22.
Is that now? That sounds about right. I'm going to go with that. 22 counties. Does Northern Ireland have counties?
Yeah, 4.
4 counties and not, and they're included in the 22? Of course they are.
Yeah, obviously.
Right. Which county are you calling from?
Berkshire.
Berkshire. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's the thing I should
Royal
have...
County.
I don't think Berkshire is a royal county. I don't think there
It's
are...
the Royal County of Berkshire.
Berkshire or Berkshire?
Berkshire.
Here's the thing, Az.
Yeah.
You get to decide as well. So you own Berkshire. So I
own Berkshire. It's mine. It's the Royal County and I own it.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't want any more callers from Berkshire unless somebody... These are the rules. Okay. I knew that me prepping the show this evening by looking for Beach Boys bootlegs would bring us gold. But we'll have him as well, of course. Someone can come and challenge your ownership of Berkshire, right? I mean, if that happened...
How?
Well, I'm about to tell you.
But it's mine.
Yes, but you can be...
I voted for it to be mine in a referendum involving only me.
Okay. But you can be invaded.
Oh.
You can be invaded. Now, these are the rules, okay? So you phone up, you own a county, okay? You become the Duke or Duchess. You are the Duke of Berkshire, Az, okay?
Yes.
Duke Az of Berkshire.
I always suspected so, but go on.
Yes. Now, if someone else phones up, and they have to be from Berkshire, they can invade... Oh, this is actually like a brilliant video game. They can invade... No, it's not. It's like a boring board game. They can invade Berkshire, and you have... The clock then starts, right? You then have 5 minutes to phone up and reclaim Berkshire. If you phone up within that 5 minutes, it's yours and it's yours forever. Okay? Ooh. There can only be one invasion per county. If you don't phone up, it belongs to caller number 2, and they can still be invaded. God, this is almost and like I planned this. Very interesting what the Duke of Berkshire says to me. It's very interesting. Yes, I think you can re-invade county if you want to.
Yes.
Yeah?
I will take revenge if they take Royal County from me.
Yes, so you are now Duke Az of Royal County, the Royal Duke of the Royal County of Berkshire. If anybody wants to phone up to invade Berkshire, then they will have blood on their hands.
They cannot take Royal County from me. I am Duke. I will defend Royal County with my life or someone else's life.
Let me remind you, you would have 5 minutes to phone up to defend the Royal County of Berkshire. And if you do not phone up, then they own it.
I can find human shield to defend Royal County of Berkshire in 5 minutes, no problem.
Human shield?
I will use trophy wife like president.
The Duke Az, you are a very wicked man. I look forward to your rule.
That is why I am Duke.
There we go. Well, that's tonight's show sorted. I knew, deep in my heart of hearts, that spending an hour and a half before the show prepping by looking for illegal Beach Boys bootleg recordings, I knew that way gold would lie. So that's what's happening tonight. I want to call Catherine is off printing me a map of the counties. We believe there are 22, including the 4 in Northern Ireland. You phone up, you have to be in that county, you claim it, you become the Duke or Duchess thereof. It's yours, right? Oh, but if someone else from that county phones up and claims it, invades it, you've then got 5 minutes from their declaration to call back in and reclaim it. If you don't, they get to own it. And also, if you do it in a foreign accent, you get double bubble. Okay? Double bubble. That's what's happening tonight. Have I made myself clear? Good. Let's go to Paul. Yes, Paul.
Hello. I'm ringing from Liverpool.
Liverpool is not a county. What?
Lancashire.
Is Liverpool in Lancashire?
I'm going by the old counties.
What? Well, we can't. Don't confuse things, Paul, with old. What do you mean the old counties?
We are in the Red Rose County. Ted Heath messed them all up. Now they all go back to the old counties.
You cannot go to old. I can't do Chinese. That's terrible. You cannot. I can't do Russian anymore. I'm going to do it in English, and then something will happen. You can't. We've got to do it on modern counties, Paul.
There is no modern county here. The Merseyside is gone. We are now Greater Liverpool.
Are you telling me that Liverpool isn't in a county?
It's in Lancashire. It's old county
but
again. The Red Rose County.
But hang on. So is it? Oh, flipping it. Is Liverpool actually in Lancashire, or have you just gone even more nuts than usual?
It's all gone crazy, but for 1,000 years, we were in Lancashire, the Red Rose County. The Lancashire cricket team plays in Liverpool.
Right.
I am the Duke of Lancaster. The Duke of Lancaster is the King of England.
Hang on a minute. You're saying the Duke of Lancaster. It's Lancashire.
Lancashire is the Shire of Lancaster.
Oh, for God's sake.
The Duke of Lancaster is the King of England.
We're only 13 minutes in, and it's already got more confusing than I could have expected. Catherine.
Your map.
All right, we've got a map, because Paul claims he's the King of England now.
Well.
Hang on a minute.
It's a matter of time.
I can't read this!
Why?
It's tiny!
Oh, for heaven's sake.
It's tiny!
It's not.
I've got to...
Counties. There's way more than 6.
There's more than 4 in Northern Ireland. What was Duke Az from Berkshire on
6.
about?
6 in Northern Ireland.
No, there's way more than 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Are they counties?
No, you're looking at some... No.
What are they?
Right, so look, you've got Fermanagh.
Are these counties? Just tell me yes or no.
Armagh.
Yeah, no, don't say the word. What?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... These are too small.
I can't do them bigger. There won't be room.
Well, can you get me double the size? So but I'll have this for starters. This is supposed to be fun, and we've already got Paul claiming to be the King of England. Right. All right, Duke Paul, you are the King of you're the Duke of Lancashire.
Duke of Lancaster, who is the King of England.
What is the difference between Lancaster and Lancashire? Why are you doing this to me?
Lancashire is the Shire of Lancaster. Each county is called the Shire of a town, like Yorkshire and Leicestershire.
What about Cumbria?
That's Cumberland. It's a land. It's a separate country.
Cumbria is a county.
It's Cumberland and Westmoreland.
I've got a map here that says Cumbria and Northumberland are counties.
That map is out of date.
Oh, for crying out loud! Right. This was supposed to be a little bit fun, and it's actually turned quite dark. But we've started now. We will continue. Let's have a break and calm down, okay? We're giving away counties. It turns out, none of us know anything about counties. Harry Tracy Gatford, I'm coming to you. It turns out we don't know anything about counties. So can we go definitive on how many counties there are, what a county is, and how the hell is Duke Paul the King of England? How did that happen?
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Get rid of the music. We haven't got time for the music, Ed. No music. Honestly, there's so much to get through this evening. We're giving away counties. Here are the rules. You phone up. If you live in a county, you own it. You become the Duke or Duchess of that county. For some reason, and I don't quite know how, Paul is now the Duke of Lancashire, which apparently makes him the King of England. I'm not... Okay, we'll deal with that later. If someone has claimed a county, you can phone up. There are rules, Catherine. You can phone up and invade that county. Once you say, I am invading County Berkshire, then the reigning Duke Az, has got 5 minutes to phone up. And if he phones up in the 5 minutes, then your invasion is defeated. If he doesn't, you win the county. Now, Catherine has given me... right. This is not a county map. Right, get on that microphone. Get on that microphone, please. I'm proper angry now. Because if this was a county map, right?
Yeah.
In Scotland, there's a big chunk and it's called Highland. It's not. There isn't a Highland county.
There is.
Well, there isn't.
If it says on the map. Look,
No.
I'm bringing you a big one now.
No, I have found. Thank you.
It's the same map.
It's
just
the
big.
same. It's the same. There is no map called. There is no county called Highland, and there are 6 counties in Northern Ireland. This map has 15. No, I have found.
I think you're looking at racist maps.
Well, that's true, but I told
Also,
you.
what's Paul talking about? The House of York won the War of the Roses, so he did not inherit the throne.
Listen,
what's he talking about? It's like he never went to Cambridge at all.
No, I am. Paul is the King of England. We'll have to sort
He's
that
not.
out. No,
I dispute that.
you have given me an absolute useless.
Microphone's not working.
This one hasn't even got Yorkshire on it. No, this is right. Your map is pony. I found one online. Right. Okay, we're in. So we've got Berkshire, royal county thereof. Other counties that you might consider: Sussex, Monmouthshire. No, there's one in Wales called Cardiganshire. Isn't that marvellous? Oh, Cardiganshire. And what a surprise. It's not on the map you gave me. I've gone... Anyway, right, maybe you live in Cardiganshire. Wouldn't that be lovely? Hang on a second. Caddick, what do you want?
I want to claim county of the West Midlands.
Well, that's the West Midlands?
Yes.
That's not a county.
Yes, it is.
It's not on my map.
Under the Local Government Act of 1974.
Oh, flipping heck. Right, hang on. Oh, it's over there. It's a little bit... hang on
It's not a county.
No. Well, it's on your county map.
Well, that's probably like a political thing. Not a county.
This is so complicated.
It's like Birmingham's in Warwickshire. It's not in the, it's not in the county of the West Midlands.
Well, when I used to work for BBC WM, the WM, I found out about a year and a half into my tenure there, stood for...
West Midlands.
West Midlands.
Yeah.
It's not a county, Alan, I'm afraid.
Oh.
It's going to be controversial.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very... Well, and here's the thing. If I wanted to be smug about this, I'd do this for an hour and go, well, what we've learnt in the first hour is that we don't know anything about counties. Well, to set that straight, here's countyologist Stephen Prime. We've not booked Stephen Prime. There's literally no heavy thought behind this. It's the ramblings of a madman. Right. 0344 499 1000. Things will start to make sense. Harry, what's your county? That's all call it. We're calling tonight's show, the podcast, everything is called What's Your County? Harry?
Hello?
What's your county?
Northumberland.
Now,
we can all agree that is a county. It is on every map.
I have heard of Northumberland, and you have a northern accent, so go all the way up there. It's right underneath... This is not a real county.
It is.
No, hang on. Roxburghshire.
Eh?
There's one right next to you called Roxburghshire.
I've never heard of that before.
It's next to Berwickshire.
Oh, you've got a really old map, you.
Well,
I think you've got a really old map there, Ian.
I'm on county-wise.abcounties.com.
That's the premier county website on the internet right there.
I'm on County-wise. Oh, jeez. Do you know what it says? Here's the subheading. County-wise. This is for the website I'm on. Be county-wise and get to know the historic counties.
Oh, you need the contemporary ones, don't you?
I need the contemporary counties.
You need those nice modern counties.
And what I'm really after, can someone please tweet me a link to a website that's got the county, modern contemporarycounties.co.uk.
Google.co.uk/maps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Google. What? Hang on, I've spelled Google wrong. Google.co.uk/maps. But will that have counties on it?
It might do. It should do.
It's just a map of London, mate.
Oh, we'll zoom out of it.
Oh, yeah. I hadn't thought of that. Hang on, boing.
You got Stephen Murdoch on.
Boring, 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 boring.
You still there?
Yeah, it doesn't have counties on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it turns out. Why do we have counties, Harry?
I've got no clue, really. Is it some sort of, territorial protection thing? Is it people
stay there.
Hang on to their bits of land?
Stay there, because I think the thing that tonight has proven is that people don't know a lot about counties. Well, luckily, we've got countyologist Simon Prime on the line. Good evening, Simon.
Oh, hi there.
Now, you are a countyologist.
That's right, yes.
What exactly does that mean, Simon?
Well, there are a number of different counties that I could talk about, but what we're talking about is the 1997 ceremonial counties.
Right.
So we're removing things like Clackmannanshire and Renfrewshire in Scotland, but of course in England there is the City of London, there is Bedfordshire, but not necessarily called a shire.
So am I looking, Simon, if I, well, and I should say, of course, you're from the University of Hertfordshire.
Of course, yes.
Am I looking at ceremonial counties or metropolitan and non-metropolitan counties?
Since 1997, you should be looking at ceremonial counties. The metropolitan counties are for political and voting registration areas. So if you were running an election...
Okay, so let me go... Do you know a website, Simon?
Yes, I do. Yes,
let me... Well, I'm sure you do, but I need a specific website.
Oh, okay.
Do you know a website, Simon, that has these modern counties on?
Yes, I do. Yes, if you go to research. .omnisgroup. OMI.
Dot what?
OMI.
OMI.
CSG.
Oh yeah.
ROUP.org.
Yes.
That has a list of the ceremonial counties of England.
No.
Yes.
I tell you what comes up.
Uh-huh.
Third International Conference on Neuro-Oncology and Brain Tumours. Did I miss a bit out? I've got research.omicsgroup.org.
Let me tweet you a link.
Okay, Simon, what's your name on Twitter?
At Simon Prime.
At Simon Prime, okay.
Yes. Check my Twitter. And I'll tweet you a link in a minute.
That's brilliant, Simon. What got you into counties?
The game Risk, funnily enough.
Because that's countries, isn't it?
Yes, and I wanted to drill down very much on the way in which we deal with, like, if a game of Risk was played in this country, then I would be, it intrigued me. So I created my own game of Risk called Chance, and that was just for the UK.
Right.
And that then led me to my degree in countyology at you say, the University of Bedfordshire.
Hertfordshire.
Yeah.
And, well, what counts? Do you know what, Simon? You've been such a good sport coming on this evening.
Thank
By
you.
the way, if anyone's got any questions about counties, Simon's going to be with us for the next 10 minutes. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. The history of counties, the spelling of counties, county cricket, any of that stuff. And maybe, Harry, you've got a question for Simon.
Yes, hello. Am I still here?
Yeah, unfortunately.
What? No, don't say that.
But Simon, I'm going to make you the Duke of a county. What county would you like to be the? Well, what county would you like to be the Duke of?
I live in Kent. Can I be the Duke of Kent?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, because then I can go to Wimbledon, like the Duke of Kent does.
Well, you can go to Wimbledon anyway. It's a ticketed event, so it's not, people can go. I've been to Wimbledon.
Fair enough.
But Duke Paul called in. He's the Duke of Lancashire. He claims that makes him the King of England.
Now, Paul is deluded. He's the Duke of Merseyside, where Liverpool is, not Lancashire. So he doesn't even know where he lives.
This is okay. Well, what was he thinking about?
He was going back to the War of the Roses. That's not my area of expertise.
Okay. Okay. Harry, you've got any questions for Simon Prime?
I do, yes. Simon?
Hi.
Hello. When is a country? No, a county.
Sorry. When?
When is a county?
When is a county? Good question. I would say sometime around about lunch.
I thought so.
Harry, thanks very much for that. Harry, we didn't get... What did you want to... You wanted to be the Duke of Northumberland?
Yes, please.
Okay. We've not got many ladies. And if we want to keep the population going, we're going to need more ladies.
Be careful, there'll be a march about it.
There what?
Can you cut me off, please?
Nothing, sorry. What?
Sorry, Harry, what was that?
Can you cut me off?
Look, hang on, it's a terrible line. What did you say? Dumb.
If anybody wants any more information, can I give out my website?
0344 499 1000. Your calls for Simon Prime, please. It's a county special. We're giving away counties. 30 minutes into the show, with all this technology at my fingertips, we have yet to find an accurate county map. I don't even know how we have yet to have found an accurate county map. Flipping it. Absolutely unbelievable. Simon Prime, stay there. Prime, Nat, Tracy,
Uncut after-hours conversation for the up-all-night generation. Late night Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
I'm getting a lot of flack from expats claiming that the West Midlands is a county as well as an area. Yes, James, counties are areas, of course. They are areas of land on the country. But I have yet to see a map with the West Midlands on. Simon?
Sorry. Clearing the throat. Sorry.
That's okay. Let's go to Nat. Good evening, Nat.
Good evening, Ian.
Nat, you're through to... what's your county?
Wiltshire.
Eh?
Wiltshire.
Now, I've heard of that one. Give us, I tell you what, Nat, give us your top 10 facts about Wiltshire, Nat.
Oh, God. I don't know. Swindon's in Wiltshire, which is where I'm from.
What?
Swindon.
Svendon?
Swindon.
Oh, Swindon.
Yeah.
I can help. Has a population of 684,000.
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah.
He is blooming good. This is... You can tell why, did you know that... This is not true. There's a place in Wiltshire called Cain, is that right?
I don't know.
Okay. Joseph... Right, here's the facts. So I've Googled fun facts about Wiltshire, right? And these are the fun facts about Wiltshire that have come up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that Joseph Priestley discovered oxygen on August the 1st, 1774? What the hell does that mean?
Well, of course I knew that.
Well, you would have known that, but surely oxygen was discovered in the year 0 by Jesus.
No, he didn't go there on that particular visit.
No, but what do you mean? How could he discover oxygen? He was everyone's been breathing it. Like Caesar was breathing oxygen. Am I right?
No, because until the late 1800s, we all thought it was nitrogen we were breathing.
Isn't that interesting? It's fun, isn't it? I didn't know that. Oh, that's fun.
Did you also know that someone called Wiltshire is called a moonraker? I don't know whether they named the film after them or them after the film.
Oh.
Yeah. Fun fact.
A lot of fun facts there. Okay, fun facts. So, Nat, you're going to be our very first Duchess.
Yeah.
You want to be a Duchess? In modern day, you can be a Duke if you want.
I'll be a Duchess, that'll be fine.
Duchess Nat. Supposing, Duchess Nat of Wiltshire, supposing that the worst happened and Wiltshire was invaded, what would you do?
Ring back.
And how long would you have to ring back?
5 minutes.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Keith wants a word with you, Simon. Keith, you're through to Simon Prime from the University of Hertfordshire.
Good evening, Keith.
Hello, Bedfordshire.
Yes. You're claiming Bedfordshire, are you?
Yes, please.
Splendid. A wonderful county. A very historic county. Of course, bordered with Cambridgeshire, Wolverhamptonshire. Yes. Would you like to know a little bit about the climate in Bedfordshire? I could tell you about that.
Go on then, why not?
Hang on a minute, Keith. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
We have got, at very short notice, we have got an actual countyologist on the line. Try and sound a little bit enthusiastic, mate. You've just won Bedfordshire.
I'm very pleased to won Bedfordshire.
What other radio shows? What other radio shows? But just button it, right? I'm getting angry now. What other radio shows are giving away? They're not even giving away. You might get tickets. Hey, I'll tell you something, right? There's a brilliant programme on Radio 4 called In the Recording Sessions or Master Tapes or something. I don't know what it's called, right? It's about musicians, right? And they have Paul McCartney on there talking about a specific album. They had Graham Nash from Crosby, Stills and Nash.
And Young?
Sorry?
And Young?
No.
Oh, okay.
So they have big stars on there, right? Guess who they had on there today and treated him with the same respect and reverence as they treated Paul McCartney?
Abs from 5.
You're not far off. Keith, you have a guess?
I actually heard it today on the radio, but I can't remember his name.
Exactly! I'll tell you who it was. I'll give you a clue. When the crowd go, Bo Selector!
MC Neat or...
You listened to it and you still... Okay, here's another one. We were making love on Thursday and on Friday. Craig David was on there, being spoken about as though it was Brian flipping Wilson. And here's the thing. He did a version of 7 Days Live, right? Simon, give me the lyrics to 7 Days. Go.
I met a girl on Monday, took her to a bar on Tuesday. We were making love by Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday, and chilled on Sunday.
All right, you got it. So I met a girl on Monday, took her to a bar on Tuesday. We were making love on a Wednesday. On Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we chilled on Sunday. He changed the lyrics.
What?
Would you like to hear what he changed them to?
Radio 4.
Yeah, for Radio 4, he changed it, right? I met a girl on Monday, took her to a bar on Tuesday. We were making love on Wednesday, and on Thursday and Friday and Saturday, and even on Sunday. He's added an extra day of shagging in there! He's added an extra day! I suppose he's matured a bit, so he's got a bit more...
Can he do that?
Staying power.
Can he do that?
I don't know. He added an extra day. Now, I've met Craig David. Craig David once gave me relationship advice. This is a true story. Craig David came on a show that I was doing, and in the break, we were just talking, and I said I was having a bit of a rough time at home. This was years ago. I was having a bit of a rough time at home, and he went, Ian, what do you got to do with a lady? Is you go... You gotta love her and you gotta treat her right. He's doing all that stuff, right? It was the same time he told me that he had a flat where he could set the lights by his mobile phone. So if he was bringing back a racy lady, he'd set the lights to red. What are you doing, Keith?
Get my dinner out of the oven, I'm very sorry.
What are you having?
You wouldn't even believe it. Waffle burgers.
Blimey. Making me hungry.
I don't know what a waffle burger is. I'm gonna... let me guess.
Well,
is it 2 bird's eye potato waffles, a waffly versatile, with a burger in the middle?
It is, but it's not that simple. I invented myself a few years ago for the kids. They like it. You cover it in beans and cheese. So you've got the cheeseburgers between 2 waffles, covered in loads of beans.
You, sir, are a culinary genius.
Man alive, Bedfordshire's the place to go for food. That's
Jamie Oliver.
That is awesome.
I've got to be honest with you, I don't share it because people might take it up and then it'll be on a food show.
What type of cheese, may I ask?
I always try to use mature cheddar, but sometimes I like to mix it with red Leicester. Depends how I feel.
Well, now you're in my area of expertise. Obviously, red Leicester from Leicestershire. Factor counties.
Right. James is listening in Los Angeles. He's an expat. I'm muting him because I'm just getting sent. I'm being trolled now by a man in LA about the West Midlands. Right. That is bang out of order. Well, Keith, listen. Duke Keith. That sounds wicked.
I'll tweet you a picture.
Please do, actually. But please do, and we'll have some of that. Thank you very much for your call. Enjoy your waffle burger.
Yeah, take care.
It sounds like he's cooked himself a heart attack, Simon.
I don't believe he's got long.
No, it does. I mean, it does. Well, what a way to go! It's like those. You always every 3 months you'll get a picture in a newspaper of the burger or the breakfast or the lunch that's got the most calories. You know, it's a 52,000 calorie burger or something. And it sounds like he's invented that.
Do you think he uses that Wagyu beef?
The what?
The Wagyu beef thing.
Wagyu beef. I'm learning Wagyu beef.
No, like, you know the beef that they treat the cows really well, like from Japan, like Wagyu beef.
Wagyu beef.
Yeah.
Is it not Kobe? Is Kobe a word?
Could be.
No, Kobe.
Could be.
No, Kobe.
My area of expertise is counties, as we know.
Of course it is.
I'm not a culinary expert.
All right, Simon, stay there, because we're getting lots of calls coming through. We want to speak to countyologist Simon Prime from Bedfordshire University.
Yep.
And
I've got actually Professor pending.
Okay.
It's about 2 or 3 weeks away.
Okay, I'm just going to an ad break now. So,
yep.
If you want to call in, counties that have gone. I've just realised what we've been doing for the last 40 minutes. Now that I've paused and said counties that have gone, I've suddenly realised where we are. Berkshire belongs to Duke Az, Lancashire to Duke Paul, Northumberland to Duke Harry. Oh, by the way, Duke Paul is also the King of England. Simon Prime, Professor Duke Simon Prime owns Kent. Yep. First Duchess of the evening. All right, Duchess. Nat owns Wiltshire, and Duke Keith owns Bedfordshire. Oh, and here's what we do. And I've just made it a little bit more interesting. You have to tell me what your county is famous for. Now, obviously, Duke Keith, yes. Bedfordshire, is famous for the waffle burger. There we go. God, we're going to... Here's the thing, Simon. Yes. I reckon we can get 3 hours out of this rubbish.
Let me hope so.
Don't tell anyone.
Across the UK, online and on DAB.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Right, so Ed. People are trying to claim counties on Twitter. Doesn't work like that. If you can't be bothered to phone in, well, you don't deserve a county. Although Paul has said he's tried to claim a county, he can't have it. But he says, well, 2 things. He did the refurb on Craig David's place and installed the lights. Wowzers. And he also says, I'm working tonight, and without fail, every one of the 6 lads with me have at some point said, what the F is this you've put on? Well, you know, it's hard-hitting debate, isn't it, Simon Prime, from the University of Hertfordshire, countyologist. Yep. What was the first county you went to?
Well, I was born in the county of Monmouthshire.
I asked where you went to.
Sorry?
Liz!
Hello.
Hello, Liz. What do you want?
I want to moan at you about Alan Caddick.
Well, I can give you his number if you want to phone his mother and moan at her.
No, I don't want to moan about him.
Well, you just
I want to moan because you told him there wasn't a county called West Midlands.
On 2 of... Right, I've got 2 county maps, right?
Yeah.
And on neither of those maps does it say West Midlands.
Well,
Ian, if I can just clarify, you're quite right. There's no county called West Midlands.
And he's a countyologist.
Yes.
That's all right. Yep. Simon Prime. It's okay just to press the dump button there because of your language, Simon. So dump that. Simon, let Liz speak.
Oh, right.
Well, which turns out she doesn't want to speak.
I do want to speak. I googled it, and it said West Midlands is a county.
Well, do you know what? If you Google stuff, it will tell you that
anything.
Yeah, exactly. It will tell you that certain celebrities are sex offenders that aren't. It will tell you that there were 1 million people turned up to see Trump being inaugurated. It's fake news. I've got a button for that. Hang on a second. I keep remembering I've got to...
Yeah, you have.
All week I've been thinking, I've got a button for fake news. I must dig it out and play it because it's really, really appropriate. Hang on, stay there. Here it is. Listen to this. This is great. It's fake news!
That's old news.
Oh, he says old.
Oh, that'll do.
I've written 3 books about counties: Primal Fear, Prime Numbers, and Prime Fear 2. All of them researched thoroughly, not using Google. And there is no county called West Midlands.
Sorry.
Where is Birmingham then? What county is Birmingham in?
Birminghamshire?
It's in Birminghamshire.
No, it's not.
Everyone knows that.
It is, I'm afraid, Liz. It really is.
Well, why don't I put Birminghamshire on my mail when I write to my friend in Birmingham?
Well, you don't need to. You just need the postcode. That's why they invented the postcode.
Pass on your postcode. You're not properly addressed without it.
Okay then, but I still think poor old Alan should be a lord of something.
Oh, you don't? We're not giving away lordships. It's dukeships. Dukingtons.
Well, make him a lord.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Well, I don't want to encourage him to call in.
Oh, okay then.
Thanks for calling.
Okay, bye.
Bye. So Birmingham is in Birminghamshire.
That's correct, yes.
And everybody that's it's fake news. It's the alt-right. I'm being targeted by the alt-right, the same people that work for Pepe the Frog are targeting me, claiming that the West Midlands is an actual place, and we know that is not.
They are what I would like to call cuckoo for Cocoa Pops.
Okie dokie. I'm not sure what that means. Tracy!
Hi, Ian.
We've got Simon Prime for another 12 minutes, Tracy. What would you like to ask him about counties?
Well, I thought I was from the West Midlands.
Doesn't exist, I'm afraid.
I know, but wouldn't it come under Staffordshire?
Would what come under Staffordshire? Birmingham?
No, I'm Wolverhampton.
Well,
that is in Staffordshire.
I can claim it.
Well.
Yes.
That's not up to me, obviously.
No, that's my thing. So you're Duchess Tracy of Staffordshire.
Is that lower or upper Staffordshire?
I don't know. It's Wolverhampton.
Well, which side of Wolverhampton Bridge do you live?
The left or the right, or the up or the down?
The left or the right part of the bridge, because that then determines if you're upper or lower.
I ain't got a clue.
When you look at the bridge of Wolverhampton, right in the middle of Wolverhampton, on the river, are you the left or the right?
There isn't a river in Wolverhampton.
Yeah, the river that runs right through the middle of Wolverhampton, my dear.
Wolverhampton.
No, there's no river.
Yes,
in Wolverhampton.
In Wolverhampton, there's a river. Of course, there is.
I have boated on that river with my wife.
Probably boated on. I think you're thinking of the River Severn, which is Shropshire.
No. The middle of Wolverhampton. I went right through the middle of Wolverhampton with my wife. And are you on the left or the right of the bridge?
I think you're thinking of a canal, mate, not a river. There is no river in Wolverhampton.
I don't think you even live in Wolverhampton.
Guys.
Thank you very much, I do.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Tracy. Tracy, we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to let that go, Tracy. I tell you what we're going to do. Because it turns out you don't actually live there.
I do.
Well, you've never seen the river.
There isn't a river in Wolverhampton.
How can you have a town without a river?
Because we're landlocked.
No, but every town has got a river in.
Absolutely, correct.
Of course it is. Why would they build it? You know why they build
it in Birmingham?
Sorry?
Is there a river in Birmingham?
Yes, of course there is.
Birmingham's not a town. It's a hamlet.
Right.
I know there is not a river in Wolverhampton. There's canals.
I tell you what. Right, Simon, button it because now you're annoying me.
He's annoying me.
He's annoying. You're annoying me, Tracy.
Sorry, Ian.
So it's like a Mexican standoff of annoyance. So Simon's annoying you. You're annoying me. Am I annoying anybody?
No, not me, Ian.
No, Simon.
You never do.
No, not at the moment.
Oh, Kath's put her hand up, and Kath's annoying everyone. So if there was a Venn diagram of annoyance, we'd all be deep inside Kath. Sorry, I'm getting confused now. Right, Tracy, I am going to make you a temporary, and of course I'll type all this stuff up and put this on the website. Oh, chance. I'm going to make you a Duchess in waiting, Tracy, for Staffordshire. And you're right to sound disappointed, because it is a little bit disappointing. What I need, Tracy, from you is, can you get a picture of you next to the Wolverhampton sign?
By the river.
Shut up.
There isn't a river in Wolverhampton.
Is there a sign?
For Wolverhampton?
Yeah. Can you get a picture of you next to that?
I'll tell you what Wolverhampton's famous for.
Can you get a picture of you next to that, holding today's newspaper?
I don't buy newspapers.
Get a free one?
The Wolverhampton Wanderer Times.
I wouldn't get a free one now today.
No. Well, it's a bit late to go out now, I suppose, if you're not that bothered. Tomorrow...
Wolverhampton's famous for manufacturing the Sunbeam motorbike.
Tomorrow, I need by 10 p.m. by 10:30 p.m. tomorrow. I need a photo of you, Tracy, by the sign for Wolverhampton, holding at least a newspaper from this year. And if I don't have that by 10:30, you'll be struck off the list.
As Duchess.
Yes.
Okay,
and
I'll try my best.
possibly assassinated. It's getting tense.
Well, it's disappointing, Ian, because, as you say, I'm a countyologist. Those people aren't.
Here we go. Let's cast our mind back, guys, about 12 years when Muslim undertaking was all the rage. And let's speak to one of the forerunners of the undertaking world. It's Habiba. Good evening, Habiba.
Good evening, Ian. I would like to be Mayoress of London, please.
She doesn't know what the hell's going on! What?
Well, London is a county, isn't it?
No, it's a town!
There are two. Which are you?
What?
Would you like some thinking music?
If you can't get it right, then you can't be the Duchess of that area. There are two.
I want to be the Duchess of Essex.
Well, hang on a minute. You're very...
Well, because you're telling me I can't have London.
You're very... I tell you what, guys, Simon and Habiba, let's just calm down. It's getting very tense, right? Can we all just have 30 seconds of just thinking time, right? No speaking time, no, nothing, just thinking time. Is that okay with you, Simon? What is that? I said thinking.
I'm very happy to think about this.
Here we go. Habiba.
Right, Simon. You're talking about historical counties, right?
No, constitutional counties.
Oh. Well, I want to be Essex then.
Is that because you're quite common?
It is.
Okay. And what are you going to make Essex famous for? Funerals?
No, because I do that in London. But okay, what's Essex famous for?
Well, you have to bring your own bit of person. So you live in Essex?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You have to bring your own little je ne sais quoi.
Okay. It's got to be pertaining to me, relating to me. Yeah.
I just wondered, Habiba, if you've been listening to the show this evening, or if it's just somewhere on a forum, somewhere on Reddit, or there's a meme going around saying, "Hey, this guy's giving away counties. Phone this number up." You don't have to know anything.
This is disappointing.
I went to the same school as the Beverley sisters.
But they're about 90.
Okay, I went to the same school as Ronnie O'Sullivan and your favourite Tony Robinson, which was Wanstead High School.
So that's what the county of Essex is famous for? You went to school there?
Ronnie O'Sullivan and Tony Robinson, I think so.
I tell you what, we're gonna call him Ronnie O'Robinson.
Sir Tony Robinson.
Yes, I know, he got angry about that.
Please, yeah.
We're going to call him Ronnie O'Robinson, okay? That's what he's famous for, Habiba. Excuse me, Duchess Habiba of Essex.
Yeah, get it right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. Well, Simon, I think we've... Craig will come to you after the news, 0344 499 1000. I think we've learnt quite a lot this evening. What would your final thoughts be?
I think the art of countyology is something that many people should look into. I'd love to do some school talks if anyone's interested. Come and talk about the counties in schools, but promote it amongst the youth. Go to my website, simon.prime.net, and just keep talking about counties, Ian. It's great.
Thank you. It is the last great taboo, isn't it? 0344 499 Simon Prime there. 0344 499 1000. Counties that have gone: Berkshire, Lancashire, Northumberland, Kent, Wiltshire, Bedfordshire, Staffordshire and Essex. We've established that the West Midlands is most definitely not a county. If you'd like to invade any of these counties, you can come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. 0344 499 1000. Late Nights with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Talk Radio.
We're giving away counties. It's an action-packed show. Sony Award-winning, I believe. We've just had an email from Sony saying they're thinking of starting up the awards again just because they're listening to the show tonight. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Craig, you'll be next. 0344 499 1000. Late Nights with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Late Night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Everyone considered him the coward of the county. He'd never stood one single time to prove the county wrong. His mama named him Tommy, but folks just called him Yellow. But something always told me they were reading Tommy wrong. He was only 10 years old when his daddy died in prison. I looked after Tommy because he was my brother's son. I still recall the final words my brother said to Tommy. Son, my life is over, but yours has just begun. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. It won't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. There's someone for everyone, and Tommy's love was Becky. In her arms he didn't have to prove he was a man. One day while he was working, the Gatlin boys came calling. They took turns at Becky, and there was 3 of them. Tommy opened up the door and saw his Becky crying. The torn dress, the shattered look was more than he could stand. He reached above the fireplace and took down his daddy's picture. As his tears fell on his daddy's face, he heard these words again. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done.
You get the idea. Add the word county in it. You get the idea. 0344 499 1000. So, bearing in mind we had absolutely nothing planned for the show this evening at all, and last night's show was a bit heavy. We thought, boom, we're going to go in with something light, and I'm sorry we couldn't do that. We've gone heavy again. We're giving away counties. It doesn't get any heavier than this, man. The counties that have gone so far: Berkshire, Lanarkshire, Northumberland. I can't read what I've written. Kent, Wiltshire, Bedfordshire, famous for waffle burgers. A waffle burger invented by Duke Keith. It's 2 waffles with a cheeseburger in the middle, smothered in beans. Tell me that doesn't sound like the best meal you've never had. We're all going to be trying waffle burgers this weekend, aren't we? Staffordshire, owned by Duchess-in-Waiting Tracy. We need photographic evidence. She's got just under 23 and a half hours to provide that evidence. And Duchess Habiba owns Essex, which is famous, of course, for Ronnie Robinson. Now, if you want one of those counties, you can phone up and you can invade. And here's the thing. You have to say the following words. I hereby stake my claim on the county of, and then you say the county that's already gone. That sets the clock running instantly. Boom. I don't even control that. That's automatic. The clock starts running. So, for example, supposing you said, I hereby stake my claim on the county of Berkshire. Boom. The clock starts running. Duke has got 5 minutes to phone in. If he phones in within those 5 minutes, the county is defended and the borders are locked down. It cannot be invaded again. All right? It's safe. If he doesn't phone in, well, then it belongs to you. You got it? Okay, groovy. Craig!
I'd like to claim a county.
Okay. Oh, now, you're in Wales, aren't you?
Yeah.
Wales has got the silly counties, isn't it?
Racist.
Well, it's a little bit racist, yeah. Yeah, it is, actually. What are you going to do about it, Snowflake?
I'll complain to Ofcom.
No, don't complain to Ofcom! I can't... Now, where are the... Oh, I can't... I've lost my county... Coward of the cow. Could you not, just to make things easier...
Yeah.
Could you not just say Wales? I'll give you the country.
Well, the problem is,
yes.
I got to claim 3 1/3 counties as it is. I don't think I could take on all of them.
Hang on a minute, you're going to claim what?
3 1/3 counties as it is.
What do you mean by 3 1/3? Do you mean 4?
Well, a third. I live in Rhondda, Cynn and Taff.
What? How dare you? What did he say?
It's the Rhondda.
The Rhondda?
Cynn.
I don't like that word. But that middle word. Can we not say the middle word anymore?
Yes.
It's not rude, but it sounds rude.
So I live in the RCT.
Don't say RC.
You can't win with this.
Yeah.
I live in the Taff part of that.
Taff. So there's actually a place called Taff?
Yeah, the Taff River.
Isn't that funny? It's not that funny.
That's
famous
why we're
or
called
funny.
Taffies.
Huh?
That's why we Welsh are called Taffies.
No, I literally just made that connection myself. Yes. Okay.
So Rhondda Sea Taff.
Yes.
Is where I live. So that's like one county, but it's 3 counties in one.
Hang on a minute. I think I might have found, an hour and 8 minutes into the show, I think I might have found a workable map of counties.
Great.
It's on... Well, hang on a minute. It won't open. It's on eBay. Image not available. It's on eBay. I was going to go over it with the little magnifying glass. Move mouse. Over image. Hey, get this, right? This is funny. So I'm on eBay, right? There's no image. I can't use this. But it says, a gloss laminated UK counties map poster, right? It's only £2.39. How much is postage? Because that's what postage £1.59, right? So it works out about £5, I don't know.
It's probably A4 sized or something.
No. It's 38.2 by 57 centimetres. That's big. It says here how many they've sold, right?
Yeah.
Guess how many? This seller is called UK Posters and Leathers. Guess how many they've sold?
200.
1,296.
Oh, I wasn't far off.
Well, you were 1,096 off. That's...
Yeah, I had the 200 bit.
Yes, significantly wrong.
Well, he didn't round down, did he?
I'm really struggling to... I keep going back to this county-wise website. All right, what counties... Please just take Wales.
Okay, whole of Wales.
Okay.
It's a bit. I'm busy though. I got things to do.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I can't be the King of Wales.
You're not the king. Well, you could go to war with King Paul of Lancashire.
I don't even know where Lancashire is. Birmingham? No.
No, that's Birminghamshire.
Liverpool.
Lancashire is in Liverpool.
They already steal our water anyway.
Oh, controversial. Look at that. Who's the racist now? Still me.
Still Liverpudlians.
So, you're the King of Wales.
No, that'll do me, actually. Yeah, I can put that on my business card.
Craig Wales, and what is Wales famous for? So, and really think about this, right?
Yeah.
So Bedfordshire is famous for waffle burgers, and Essex is famous for Ronnie O'Robinson.
Wales has got the greatest flag because it's got a dragon on it.
Are there any other flags? Okay, here's a trivia question for you. Name me three other flags. Name me three flags that have got creatures on them. That's a good pub quiz question. You can have Wales.
Okay.
Yep. Two more.
No. Australia used to have a kangaroo on it, didn't it? Or was that Jersey?
That's racist. It's racism is funny.
Well, that is how we got introduced, I'm afraid.
Yeah. It is, isn't it, though? You made me do a racist test. Let's go to Edmundo, who's one of my team. Edmundo, name me three flags that have got creatures on. Catherine can help you. Don't worry. It's not.
Can I phone a friend for the first one? Sri Lanka.
I wondered what you whispered then. It sounded rude. Yeah, Sri Lanka. Yeah, you can have Wales. You only need one more. What animal?
Fiji technically does. It has an animal on the crest on the flag.
Beautiful. That counts. I didn't know if there were three.
Should I check Fiji?
I didn't know. That'll be fine. Post-truth, doesn't matter what we say. These suckers will believe anything. They think we're giving away counties.
It's still not as good as the Welsh flag because it's got a dragon on it.
He was boring me towards the end there. He was boring me a little bit with his Welsh nationalism. That's the problem with the Welsh. They're very nationalistic. Oh, no, we are now as well, aren't we? Post-Brexit. That's good. That's a good trivia question I made. I didn't know that there were three. But if you're ever in a pub quiz, you should start questioning your life. Really. 0344 499 1000. We're going to go Julie, then Paul, then Ray, and then it could be you, dear listener, on the Great Counties Giveaway here live on Talk Radio.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Where was the bed? What was that? It just went cold into it.
Yeah, we're getting serious now.
What the hell are you talking about?
There's no music. We're getting straight into it.
I'll tell you when there's no music. There should be a bed coming off the ads. Otherwise, it just goes cold. Don't do it now. It just goes in cold. The bed is there to tease. Turn your mic off. You're annoying me. Thank you to Gary Black, who has done more production work on this show than my production team. Gary has tweeted me a PDF of a map of the counties. I have it open in front of me. No, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. Because it's got Highland in it. Highland is not a county. And there are 6 counties no, I'm not going to say that. There are 6 counties in Northern Ireland, and the map you've given me is the same map that Catherine found at the start of the show, Gary. So, do everyone a favour, mate. Delete your account. Stuff like that is not helpful. Hang on a minute. Let me click the, hang on a minute. Where's my volume? It's Willie Nelson. My boys find it hilarious. There's a singer called Willie Nelson.
That's old news.
Hang on.
That's
Fake.
Old news. That's
Fake.
Old news.
Julie.
I hereby stake my claim to the county of Kent.
The clock starts now. The clock has started. 21 at... no, hang on. I've got to do 22:57. Is that right? Would that be right? 5 minutes. 22. So 11:22:57. That's Simon Prime! Oh, no! That's the countyologist! He's got 5 minutes to call in. This is outrageous!
Ian, could you tell me, is Greater London a county? I think it says on Wikipedia it is.
No, it's a town.
Oh, okay. Just wondered.
Okay, right. We're now... Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on hold.
Okay.
Because now we need Simon Prime to call in. He's got... Oh, no, it's 21. He's got 4 minutes now. 4 minutes and 7 seconds to call in. This really is significantly less exciting than I was expecting it to be. But, needs must. Needs must. Have I got... What, is it 20... Hang on a minute. Is it 21, 57 or 21? Thank you. OK. With Simon Prime, if you're listening, 0344 499 1000. Kent has been claimed by Julie. Julie, you stay there. I'm going to leave your microphone open. If Simon Prime calls in, I'm going to put him straight to air. In the meantime, let's go to Paul. Good evening, Paul.
Hip, 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 Ian. I hereby
Paul.
state my claim on the county of Buckinghamshire.
Oh, flipping heck! It's gone nuts! Start the 5 minutes! So they got 11, 23 and 35 seconds. This is insane!
Ian, I've got to get back on site, mate. I've got 6 blokes.
Hang on a minute, Paul. What county did you want?
Buckinghamshire.
Buckinghamshire's not gone, mate.
I didn't say I had.
Well, you've invaded it.
Oh, okay.
Right, Paul, you got to stay there. Hang on a second. Just put him straight through. Yes, Simon. Oh, he's gone. He's dropped off. This is outrageous. Paul, you're back in the room, Paul.
Hello.
Buckinghamshire's yours.
Thank you.
What is it famous for?
Hang
on a minute, Paul. Hang on a minute. Simon, you're on.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, I got a call from my PA. This is Simon Prime from prime.net.
Yes, do you know why you're calling up?
I do. Somebody was trying to take the Garden of England from me, and I won't have it.
Julie, he has slapped you down on national radio. It's only DAB. So, I mean, technically, it's not actually... if my mum can't pick us up, it's not real radio. But you have been well and truly slapped down, Julie. And now... And here's the thing. You're now Simon Prime's slave.
Okay.
You've got your first slave, Simon.
Fantastic. How many can I get throughout the evening?
You can only get... you can actually... Do you know what? You can get as many slaves as come and challenge you.
Bring it on. I need a harem.
Okay. Well, oh, God. I didn't mean like that, but fair play. It is slavery. I don't need to know the details of what happens. Julie, you are Simon Prime's slave, okay?
Okay.
I think she's crying there.
Report in the morning.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. Right, Paul. So you're still claiming Buckinghamshire?
I'm trying, yeah.
What? You're the one who's listening with 6 people that don't understand what's going on.
Mate, I've just had to turn the radio off and take the battery out to come outside, so they don't know this is what I'm doing. Well, they're working.
What are you doing?
A lot to me.
What are you doing? What were you building?
We're doing some work on Burberry on Regent Street on the door heaters.
When you say you're doing some work on Burberry, obviously it's shut. Are you robbing it?
5-finger discount applies, yeah.
I know you can't go into details, of course, because you can't break confidentiality, but tell me everything that happened when you did up Craig David's house.
Everything that happened? We were there.
Was he making love?
Oh, no, he didn't live there. He bought it and gutted it, and it was the top floor of an old hospital. It was amazing.
Yeah.
With views all over London. And he had, as you say, white walls everywhere. He had strips along the wall, a light strip that you could change the colour of the flat with his phone.
With his phone? So it was true. It was true then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Flipping brilliant. Did you get to meet him?
Oh, loads of he came on site all the time.
He's a nice bloke, isn't he?
He came on site, yeah. He'd chat and he'd say, "Take it easy, boys," which the foreman was furious about. Because he's the nicest man you'll ever meet. Yourself accepted, obviously.
Oh, good for him. He's a nice bloke. But I was surprised they were giving him the same respect as though it was, Paul McCartney or Brian Wilson this afternoon. Paul, go back to work. When you go in, you don't have to share this with the other lads, but have a smug Just smug thought that you came out of that building and nobody. You're going back as the Duke of Buckinghamshire.
Just one more thing. One more thing. We also did your studios when they got kitted out with the new studios years ago. And speaking of nice people to work for, we worked for Kelvin Mackenzie then.
0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. Yes, Ray.
Hip, hip, hip. I wish to become the Duke of Northamptonshire.
No, that's not the same as Northumberland, is it?
No, it's different.
How different is it?
Different name, different county. Northumberland is up in the northeast, I believe, and Northamptonshire is East Midlands.
But they both... Don't get started on the Midlands stuff, please, Ray. It's very, very controversial. They both have the word north in.
Correct.
Give me some fun...
That's as far as it goes.
Give me some fun facts about Northamptonshire.
Well, it has Catherine, but enough about that.
What?
So Lady Di was buried in...
I've asked for fun facts about it, and you told me there's a dead princess.
Fun facts, okay. Wicksteed Park, which is an amusement park, is a wonderful place. I'm sure your kids would love it.
Do you know what, Ray? You can take Northamptonshire. It sounds bloody awful.
Lovely.
What are you going to make it famous for?
I don't know. I'll enjoy it.
Okay. Northamptonshire is the first county to have a motto. The motto is, I'll enjoy it. Okay. So far, we have had one failed county coup. One failed county coup. And the new rules are, if you attempt to invade a county... what a load of old rubbish this is. I mean, really, what a load of old... We're going to go 90 minutes of absolute balls, and there's another hour and a half to go. And more of you are phoning in than phoned in the entire week of shows last week. What does that say about you? If you attempt a coup and it fails, you become a slave. Okay? Bear that in mind. Let's take William before we go to a break. Yes, William.
Ahoy there, my hearties.
Pirates now, is it?
One-eyed Willie and a whiskey-swilling buccaneer laying claim to North Ayrshire. I hear ye be hunting for treasure maps. Well, look no further than yarmaps.com. That's YARR maps.com.
I don't like the name One-Eyed Willie.
Have you not seen the gunnies?
It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Where do you want... No. Right, so where do you want One-Eyed Willie?
I be laying claim to North Ayrshire.
That's in Scotland? Right, North Ayrshire?
North Ayrshire.
Is that... Oh, jeez. Is that near Highlands?
All of Scotland's near the Highlands.
Okay.
Now, I makes me booty on a 7th seat, but I be making all your counties belong to me.
Well, you can't...
pillage me way.
No, don't...
On me man of war.
Okay. Don't...
I've got me wrist.
Yeah, I can't, I have to be honest, we don't, Talk Radio, we don't really condone... I'm not sure what pillaging is, actually. It sounds naughty.
All right, well, I'll invade my way through.
I think invasion is a little bit more politically correct. So, no pillaging, guys. But you're...
No pillaging.
Would you... Now, do you want to be a duke with One-Eyed Willie, or do you want to be something a bit more romantic?
I'll be a scurvy wench. Now, do you want to walk the plank?
Do you know what the words scurvy and wench actually mean?
Of course I do, but it's ever fun.
Now he's Irish! Now he's not Irish! He's gone from pirate to Scottish to Irish!
I'm a that, and it's a Devon farmer. What can I do here?
Oh, scurvy wench, One-Eyed Willie.
I'm trying my best.
Yeah, scurvy wench, One-Eyed Willie. North Ayrshire's yours. Just cut down on the pillaging. Flipping heck. His accent was going all over the shop. Wasn't it? All over the shop. Oh, man alive. Does anyone... I've literally got... Honestly, I don't know... It's been a weird old day, I'll tell you that. And these pills... what I should have done, I should have taken the night off work and gone and followed the instructions contained within the album Revolver by the Beatles. Instead, I came in. And this is what happens. Imagine what I was like back in the day. It's like this, all the flipping time. Right! So, we're giving away counties, okay? So far, the counties that have gone are Berkshire to Duke Az. Duke Paul has got Lancashire. He's also the King of England. I'm not quite sure how that works. That was very early on in the game, but it's true. What would be wonderful, dear listener, someone who's got more time than me. Actually, I've got a load of time, but someone who's got more skills than me. Could you put these all onto a map, someone? People, radio hosts ask their listeners, but Alex and Russ and Pablo will come to you in a bit. But can someone take these and put these in like a map? I'm asking you, dear listeners. Don't matter if you don't want, but it'll be nice, wouldn't it? Get it laminated and we can have it up in here. So Duke Az has got Berkshire. Duke Paul is also the King of England, has got Lancashire. Duke Harry has got Northumberland. Duke Simon Prime has got Kent. And he's got Slave Julie. Duchess Nat has got Wiltshire. Duke Keith has got Bedfordshire. Famous for? What's Bedfordshire famous for, guys? Waffle burgers. If I could murder a waffle burger, I really could. I mean, it sounds just perfect. Duchess in Waiting Tracy has tentatively got Staffordshire. She's got 23 hours, 22 and a half hours to prove she needs to take a photo of her by the sign for what was the town she lived in? Walthamstow. Watlington. Begins with a W. Wolverhampton. Holding a newspaper from at least this year. Duchess Habiba has Essex, famous for Ronnie Robinson. The King of Wales is Craig. He's got Wales. Duke Paul has got Buckinghamshire. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me find Paul on Twitter, because he'll put the batteries back in his radio. Hang on a second. I'll find Paul's... so Paul Millam, who's working at the Burberry shop, is wanted. This is a call. We're looking for a wanted man. Isn't that a guy called Paul Millam? We believe he's working somewhere near Burberry. And he's wanted for a series of armed robberies and assaults on animals. So if anyone knows, is working with a guy called Paul Millam, he also takes batteries out of radios sometimes and leaves the building. Please, 0344 499 1000, please, or Crime Stoppers. Duke Ray has got Northamptonshire. It's got a motto, I'll enjoy it. And Scurvy Wench One-Eyed Willie is the proud owner of North Ayrshire. Don't forget, guys, one of those counties, you want it? You've got to phone up and say, I hereby stake my claim on the following county. That sets off a chain reaction, 5 minutes. And if the owner of that county doesn't phone up, it's yours. If they do phone back up, you become their slave. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. Yes.
Uncut after-hours conversation for the up-all-night generation. Late night Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Stop the music! We haven't got time for it. Here we go. Now, this shiz just got serious, all right? Russ.
Hello. Hey up.
Yeah. You know what you've called in for?
Say, I'm enjoying this show very much tonight. It's got to be one of my most favourite shows you've done. I just find it
best show I've done in 5 years, Russ. The stats are in. Amusing. The figures are in. The stats are in. It's the best show I've done in 5 years.
I'm enjoying it anyway.
Well, that's all I'm doing it for, Russ. Is I'm doing it for you, and if you're happy,
Thank you, love.
I'm happy. Can you believe La La Land got 12 Oscar nominations?
It don't appeal to me, and I've heard it's not that good.
It's utter rubbish. I'm thinking of doing a protest at the Oscars, similar. You know that there was a protest last year from members of Hollywood's black community saying that because there weren't any black people nominated. Well, I'm going to do a similar protest. I'm not going to black up or anything. I'm not going to be insensitive, but it's about La La Land's inclusion in the Oscars. I think it's as offensive as having no black people nominated for Oscars.
Will it be a dirty protest?
That's inappropriate, Russ, but that's all. I must admit, it has not been crossed off the list. Now, what have you got for us, Russ?
I hereby stake my claim on the county of Staffordshire.
Whoa!
I'm taking it back.
5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on, 11:38 and 53 seconds. Right, that's the time. They've got to call in. Now, who are you up against? This gets very confusing now, because you're now up against the Duchess in Waiting, Tracy, who we don't actually know. Have you seen the river in Wolverhampton, Russ?
Right, I'll be honest, I had to Google it. That apparently there is no river as such.
Fake news.
But there are tributaries.
There are what?
Tributaries.
Tribute bands?
The river River Penk and the River Tame, but they're classed as tributaries.
Okay.
So they're not classed as a river as such, but they are, if you know what I mean.
Tracy?
It's a bit ambiguous, but
it's a little bit. Tracy,
but she's from Wolverhampton. You see, to me. I know it is Staffordshire, but it's up in that neck of the woods towards being classed as West Mids.
Right, Russ.
West Midlands is a region and not a county.
Thank you. We have proven tonight that the West Midlands does not exist. Okay, it doesn't exist. It's just a crappy radio station that's lost its direction. It does not. Right, hang on a second. I'll take this. Hang on. Yes, caller. What is your name and what is your title?
I am Lady in Waiting, Tracy.
Come on, Tracy.
Hey!
Be having you.
Russ.
Right,
Russ, right now, here's what happens, right? Your coup, Russ, has backfired horrendously. You are now slave Russ, and you have to do...
I haven't been given an opportunity to stake claim.
No, you stuck claim when you phoned up. That's you staking claim, and It's not real. It's just to fill 120 minutes of radio. It's not real, right?
It doesn't matter. It's real to me.
You stuck claim, right? And all she has to do is phone up. All she has to do is phone up in within 5 minutes. But.
I think it was less than 5 seconds, not 5 minutes. I found Iain.
Yeah, well,
that's how into the show I am tonight.
I'll tell you what we're going to do, guys. Calm down. We're going to calm down, and we're going to We're going to introduce a 30-second chill-out period. Okay. No talking, no fighting, no arguing. Okay, Russ?
Yep.
Okay, Tracy?
Okay.
30 seconds chill out, because I just think we need it. Okay. Someone wasn't chilling out there.
So that's it. Tracy. That's it. She's got to be penalised.
No. Okay. What we're going to do?
Stay in the dump to my son.
What we're going to do, guys? We're going to make this. And it's a slightly different situation because Tracy is only the Duchess in Waiting. Okay, we needed a picture to verify it. Russ has come in. It gets a little bit more complicated. We're going to have a quiz about Staffordshire.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think I can do a photo, Ian. It'll be difficult for me.
Well,
to send one.
Well,
Ian, I've got a tattoo of the Stafford knot, which is the symbol of Staffordshire, on my arm.
You're going to have a Stafford knot in your neck in a minute. Now, listen.
Okay, love.
That's also on the Black Country flag, which is in the West Midlands, which is in Staffordshire.
I don't think we're allowed to call it the Black Country anymore. Right, what we're going to do is I've got a quiz about Staffordshire. I've got 10 questions about Staffordshire.
Bring it on.
Whoever gets the highest score wins. Wins Staffordshire. Simple.
I'd say that's fair. That's fair.
That's fair, isn't it?
That's fair.
That's fair.
Fair enough for us.
I tell you what we're going to do, Tracy. What we're going to do, we're going to call you back. Call Tracy back because that was on her dollar. So, Kathy, if you can call Tracy back, please. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it's going to be the fun Staffordshire quiz.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
That sounded sloppy. So Russ and Tracy.
Hi,
yeah,
Ian.
I'm with you.
Welcome to the light-hearted part of the show, where we've got a fun little quiz about Staffordshire. It's a bit of fun, but it's got serious consequences, because the winner is going to walk away owning the county of Staffordshire, and also owning the other person's ass. And when I say ass, I mean their entire body. The other person will be their slave, okay? Right. Tracy, as you were the Duchess in waiting, you get to answer the question first. There's 10 questions, and you both get to have a go, okay? But we alternate who goes first. It's a quiz. You know how quizzes work. What am I explaining the quiz for to these Muppets? Right. Tracy, and I'll give you options. Tracy,
Okay.
bit of fun. Question 1. Mary, Queen of Scots, she was in prison in Staffordshire. You probably knew that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. But where? Was it Stafford Castle? Mocop Castle? Windsor Castle? Or Tutbury Castle?
Stafford Castle.
You're saying... this is a bit complicated, because I don't get the answer until the end. Okay. So you're saying... hang on, Tracy, and you're Russ. So you're saying Stafford, okay? Russ, what do you say?
I know Stafford Castle's very.
You can't.
I'd say. I'll go for Tutbury.
Okay, Tutbury. Okay, you can't give the same answer. Okay, right. Question 2. You get to do this. There's 10 questions, so you get 5 each. You get to go first, Russ.
Me?
Yep.
Russ. Russ.
Oh.
Which? Yes. What? Which? You said Tutbury. Okay. Which author has a connection to the following Staffordshire towns? Hambridge, Longshore, Turnhill, Knipe, Knipe, and Bursley. The options are, Russ.
I think I know.
Is your name Russ?
No.
Then
Sorry.
button it. The options are, Russ. Button it. The options are, Russ, Geoffrey Chaucer, Arnold Bennett, William Shakespeare, or Anthony Trollope. Now, Russ, have you ever read a book?
One or two.
Okay.
It's Geoffrey Chaucer.
You're saying Chaucer. What would you say, Tracy?
Well, it wasn't none of them four.
Oh.
Could you repeat them, please?
Well, Russ has gone for Chaucer, so you can't have him. Arnold Bennett, William Shakespeare, or Anthony Trollope?
Shakespeare.
Okay. Who would you have said then, Tracy?
I was thinking J.R.R. Tolkien.
No, don't be so ridiculous. Right, it's your turn. These are fun questions, aren't they? Just a little bit of light-hearted general knowledge. This is you, Tracy. This is you, Tracy. Isaac Walton was born in Stafford. It's literally the first quiz that came up I Googled. I wish I'd looked a little bit harder. Isaac Walton was born in Stafford in 1593. Which of the following pastimes is he associated with? Football, croquet, fishing, or hunting?
Isaac Walton. Fishing.
You're saying fishing? What would you say, Russ?
Well, I know the answer is fishing.
Well, you got.
He wrote The Complete Angler. The book.
Oh, it turns out you're okay. That's a fun fact.
You like to fish in the...
I only know that.
Isn't in Wolverhampton?
You can't... Well, there's in the river. They go fishing in the river in Wolverhampton.
But there isn't one.
Russ, you can't say that, though, so you've got to say something else.
Dogging.
Unbelievable. I really hope you win this, Tracy. I really hope you win this. I don't want a Duke who's going to promote dogging. Steady on. Now, number 4. This is for you, Russ. In the village of Ingestry... Ingestry, yes, I said.
Ingestry.
Yeah,
Tixall.
Yeah, Ingestry, near Stafford.
Yeah.
Lies the Church of St. Mary the Virgin. What's its claim to fame? Is it was designed by Sir Christopher Wren? Is it that Sir Edward Elgar was baptised there? Is it that it houses the tomb of Winston Churchill? Is it that it hosted the coronation of Lady Jane Grey? Russ?
I'm going for A. It was designed by Christopher Wren.
What do you reckon, Tracy?
C.
Winston Churchill. All right. Okay. 5. Turns out this quiz is really dry. Right, this is your turn, Tracy. What is Rudyard Kipling's connection with Staffordshire? He went to school in Newcastle-under-Lyme. His name Rudyard is taken from a Staffordshire lake. That's a silly name. He was born in Stoke-on-Trent. He wrote the Jungle Book while staying in Staffordshire.
I'd say the first one. You went to school.
School. All right. What do you reckon, Russ?
I'm going for the last one. He wrote the Jungle Book while staying in Staffordshire. I'm sure that rings a bell.
Okay, Jungle Book. Right. Jungle Book. Jungle rock. Question 6, Russ. Anna Funder, Jonathan Coe and James Shapiro have all won a prestigious writing award named after which son of Staffordshire? Samuel Johnson, Anthony Trollope, William Shakespeare or Dickens? You love Mike's Dickens. What do you reckon, Russ?
I'm tempted to go for Samuel Johnson.
You want to go for the Johnson, yeah? Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'll go for that. I think I'm probably wrong and it's going to turn out to be something else.
You've gone for the Johnson. What would you like to go for?
Can you repeat to me, Ian?
Oh, God!
Sorry.
Trollope, Shakespeare or Dickens?
Trollope.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Number 7, Tracy. I was born, and when I read this question, I'm playing the character. This is not me. I'm playing a character. I was born in 1895 near Newcastle-under-Lyme and designed the iconic British machine of World War II. Who am I? Am I Robert Morrison, Reginald Mitchell, Rupert Moore, or Roger Marshall?
Is this for me?
Yeah.
Mitchell.
Yes. Mitchell. Russ?
What was the question? I didn't quite catch it.
I was born in 1895 near Newcastle-under-Lyme, and I designed the iconic British machine of World War II. Who am I? Am I Morrison, Moore, or Marshall?
Morrison.
Okie dokie. This really is sucking out the will to live. This is for you, Russ. And you got to answer it straight away now because I'm getting bored. Which of these renowned potters created the air... In fact, this is the last question, right? I've decided. Last question now. Which of these renowned potters... Imagine being a renowned potter. Flipping heck. Created the area called Etruria in Stoke-on-Trent. Is it Thomas Wheeldon, Josiah Spode, Thomas Minton, or Josiah Wedgwood?
Is this for me, yeah? Josiah Wedgwood.
Who do you reckon it is, Tracy?
Spode.
Okay, you said that very confidently. We're going to say that. I've got to click on it, and we're going to click on that. We're going to click on that. Right. Submit my answers. Let's get the answers. This is on the funtrivia.com website. Right. So, question 1. Mary Queen of Scots was imprisoned in Staffordshire where? Tracy, you said Stafford. Russ, you said Tutbury.
Yeah.
It was Tutbury, 1-0 to Russ. Question 2. Which author has a connection to these boring towns? Russ, you said Chaucer. Tracy, you said Shakespeare. It was Arnold Bennett. It's still 1-0 to Russ.
Oh, Gordon Bennett.
It was Arnold Bennett. Isaac Walton was born in Stafford in 1593. What's he associated with? Well, you said dogging, Russ. It was you said fishing, Tracy. Of course it was fishing. It's 1-0.
Yes.
Question 4, 1-0. In the village of Ingestry, near Stafford, lies the Church of St. Mary. Yeah, Ingestry. That's what I said. Near Stafford lies the Church of St. Mary the Virgin. What's its claim to fame? You said it's designed by Christopher Wren. You said that Churchill was buried there, Tracy. One of you was right. Tracy. You were wrong.
This is a good guess.
You were wrong. It was designed by Sir Christopher Wren. That's 2-1 to Russ.
She could have found a friend.
Yeah, well, that would be tricky for us to do. Now, question 5. Guys, we've got to crack on because this is really important. And I know that everyone at home is loving this, but we can only endure so much fun. Question 5. Rudyard Kipling's connection with Staffordshire. You said he wrote the Jungle Book there. You said, Tracy, he went to school there. You're both wrong. His name, Rudyard, is taken from a lake.
Okay.
Question number 6. Anna Thunder, Jonathan Coe and James Shapiro have all won prestigious writing awards named after which son of Staffordshire? You said Johnson. You went for Johnson, Russ.
Yeah.
Tracy, you went for Trollope. Russ.
I was wrong.
Yeah, I'm afraid you're wrong, Tracy. Russ is right. It's 3-1. Tracy, you've got to get the next 2 questions right to take it to a really exciting tiebreak. Right. Oh, flipping heck. Question 7.
What century this is?
I was born in 1895 near Newcastle under Lyme and designed the iconic British machine of World War II. Who am I? You said Morrison. I think, Russell, I can't read my writing. You said Mitchell. Tracy, you're correct. It's 3-2. 1 question left. Which of these, and I'll tell you what, one of you has got this question right, so one of you is going to become the Duke or Duchess of, where is it we're fighting for? Staffordshire. And the other one's going to become a slave.
No, because if Tracy gets it right, it's a draw.
Oh, I've kind of given away, Russ, that you've won then.
Oh.
Well, really? No, I've ruined that, haven't I? I've actually given away that you've won. So should we not
make an exception of a Duke and Duchess?
Well, that is not all right. Right, you won it, Russ. Okay, you won it. You destroyed her 4-2. Now here's the thing, Russ. Hang on. Here's the thing. So it's now Duke Russ. Although the paperwork will say Duchess for quite a while, Russ. It takes ages to sort it out. Now, you're now the Duke of Staffordshire. You have an option here, right? Tracy is now officially your slave. You could bring her out of servitude, though, by marrying her and making her your Duchess. Are you prepared?
I'll let him go dogging.
Sorry?
I'll let him go dogging.
Struth.
Well, I was about to show mercy then, but if you're going to be like that, Trace.
Russ, are you about to propose to Tracy?
Yeah, I will do. I think, I've got to show mercy here. I can't be too...
So romantic. Well, then propose to her, man. Propose to her.
Tracy, would I do me the honour of being that wife?
I will.
Fantastic. It's
wonderful.
Romantic. It's powerful. We have our first royal wedding on Talk Radio. It's Russ and Tracy, the Duke and Duchess of Staffordshire. If you want to invade Staffordshire, though, and cut off their heads and put them on pikes, you'd be very welcome to. Pablo! Oh, no, hang on a second. Let me try that again with the fader open. Pablo!
Hip, hip, hip.
Hip, 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 Pablo. Gosh, I'm sweating like a good one tonight. We really are, I think, scraping a hitherto unknown barrel that was buried at the bottom of a big pile of barrels.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, the last Duke of my area was around about the 1700s, so I want to lay claim to the dukedom of Tyne and Wear.
I'm going to take your word that Tyne and Wear is a county.
It is. I looked it up because I'm not very good with geography, so I looked it up.
The Duke...
This is a teacher. She's confirmed it.
Okay, so Duke Pablo of Tyne and Wear. And what is your county going to be famous for? I'll give you some of the other ones. Lancashire hosts the King of England, Duke Paul. Bedfordshire. What's Bedfordshire famous for, everybody?
Beds.
No. Waffle burgers. Come on, man. Pay attention.
Right.
Essex is famous for Ronnie O'Robinson, and Northamptonshire's has got a slogan, I'll enjoy it. So what are you going to bring to Tyne and Wear, man? What are you going to bring to it?
Spender. Geordie Racer. All the Great North Run.
I tell you what you could do. You can have, you're more than entitled, by the way, everyone can do this in their counties. You can make your own flag. And a flag that's just a giant picture of Jimmy Nail's head would be
quite intimidating,
wouldn't it? And that's what flags are initially for, to scare people away. So you're gonna have a flag with Jimmy Nail's head on.
Yeah, it's quite a haunting thought.
So that's touched you, hasn't it? I've touched you deep.
Well, I'd say I've had issue today. I did a good deed which went unrewarded. Not that I'm doing it for reward.
Oh no, and like all people who are humble when it comes to good deeds, you're going to tell a national radio station what you did.
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well get it up my chest. Go on, what did you do, man?
I was walking back home from work and I found one of those, those signs which have got the swingy bit outside of shops.
Oh yeah, and they're like a rectangle. They're weighted on the bottom, and they're a rectangle, and they flap.
Yeah. Advertises their wares.
Yeah.
Well, I found one for a certain chocolate establishment. Found on many a high street.
Yeah.
And it was a good 10 minutes away from the shop in the local shopping centre. And I thought, oh, good deed. So I looked up the number, gave them a call, and said, has somebody took one of your signs by any chance? And they said, oh yes.
Yeah.
And before thinking, I said, oh, do you want me to bring it back? And they were very eager and very thankful. So I took it along without thinking, obviously it's weighted.
Yes,
so it took us quite some time to get it in there, and I think I've done some semi-permanent damage to my back. But when I spoke to a lovely lady on the phone, but when I got there at the actual shop, it was a young shop hand.
I didn't know about it.
And he just basically said, cheers, just leave it there. And that was it.
I once was walking past a cafe near me, and they had a sign out. They advertised food on a blackboard outside, and they were advertising. Remember, it was winter. They were advertising hot, thick country soup. But someone had. This is absolutely true. Someone had taken the O out. Someone had rubbed the O out, so it still said hot, thick country soup. And I went in and told them. And I showed them, and they didn't understand what I was trying to say to them. So I had to go and show them. They went, oh, right. I said, you probably want to put an O in there, because it looks, I know it says country soup, but you want it to say country soup. Oh, so thank you, Pablo. Well done. It's yours. 0344 499 1000. Late nights with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Across the UK, online and on DAB.
Get an earful of unusual nocturnal emissions with radio's Lord of Misrule, Iain Lee. No relation, thank God.
Unfiltered Night Talk with the original king of unconventional conversation. Late night Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
We never have a bed there.
There's a voice that keeps on calling me down the road. It's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Down this road that never seems to end. When new adventure lies just around the bend. So if you wanna join me for a while, style. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel life, that's old style. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. Down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. There's a world that's waiting to unfold, a brand new tale no one has ever told. We've journeyed far, but you know it won't be long. We're almost there and we paid our fare with a hobo song. Maybe tomorrow I wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow, I'll find what I call home. Until tomorrow, you know I'm free to roam.
Let's stop. Giving away counties. Got a little bit nasty in the last hour. It got quite unpleasant. A little bit turgid. But don't worry about that. Another 55 minutes to go. You can still claim your counties. You can. Here's the thing. Right? If a county went like in the first half hour, 40 minutes of the show, the odds are that those dukes or Dutch eye are asleep now. Right? They've probably been feasting on yak. And chicken drumsticks and things. So they're probably asleep now. So if you wanted to invade, the best time to do an invasion is like about 12:15 at night. Everyone knows that, right? So if you wanted to invade, what were the ones that went early? Berkshire, Lancashire, although that Paul, he stays up all the time. Northumberland, Kent, Wiltshire. I would suggest they'd be ripe for the plucking. And also, if you got Kent, you'd also win Slave Julie. There's a bonus, isn't it? So, these are the ones that have gone so far. Well, the thing we've learnt this evening is no one knows anything about counties. I'd never thought of counties. And no one knows anything about counties. So the ones that have gone. Duke Az has got Berkshire. Duke Paul has got Lancashire. That also makes him the King of England. So that's a prime one to take. You know, if you wanted to mount your forces. Mount your forces? Force your mounties? No. Duke Harry has got Northumberland. Duke Simon Prime has got Kent, and he also owns Slave Julie. Duchess Nat has got Wiltshire. Duke Keith has got Bedfordshire. Bedfordshire is famous for, of course, waffle burgers. Thank you. The Duke Russ and Duchess Tracy have got Staffordshire, the first married couple. Duchess Habiba has Essex, famous for Ronnie Robinson. Craig is the King of Wales. Duke Paul owns Buckinghamshire. He's also wanted for a series of crimes. Duke Ray has got Northamptonshire. It's got the motto, I'll enjoy it. Scurvy Wench One-Eyed Willie has got North Ayrshire. And Duke Pablo has got Tyne and Wear, and that is has got a flag that is just a big, massive photo of Jimmy Nail flapping about in the breeze. 0344 499 1000. You can come and invade those, or you can call in and claim your own county. Rob's on the line. Good evening, Rob.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm surprised I've managed to get 2 hours of 7 minutes out of this rubbish, but eyes down, I think we can get a full house.
Well, you might struggle. I want Somerset.
Somerset? Now, Somerset, is that a county?
Of course it is.
What do you mean? Hang on a minute. I don't know if you listened to any of the show tonight. My knowledge of counties is really, really slim. So just go, of course it is. I mean, I know it's a place.
Well, it's the county of Somerset. Anyway, it's mine anyway. So.
I thought Somerset... All right. I thought Somerset was a town.
No, there's the county town is Taunton.
Okay. Is Glastonbury's in Somerset?
It is, yes. Yeah.
Oh, a lot of hippies, a lot of crystals. I've been to Glastonbury, not to the festival, because that's not even in Glastonbury, is it? The Glastonbury Festival?
No, it's in Pilton.
It's in Pilton. It's not even Glastonbury.
Yeah.
But I've been to Glastonbury, the town, many times because my friend Simon used to live there, and you would you'd walk from one end of the high street to the other. It's only a short high street. You'd walk up from one down to the other, and you'd see 4 people at least carrying guitars. The air was rich with the smell of Sweet Mary Jane, and there are about a dozen crystal shops.
Loads, selling garbage to tourists. That's what it is, you see.
And well, there are a lot of people there. A lot of the locals there seem to buy into all that stuff about the magic of the Tor and King Arthur and the ley. Are ley lines real?
I don't know. I think it's just one big cynical ploy to extract as much money from people as possible.
And are you going to, as the Duke of where is it, Somerset?
The Duke of Somerset. Yes, that's me. Yeah.
Are you? Nice to meet you, Your Majesty. Are you going to bring an end to this fleecing of the thick and the stupid?
I think the first thing that I'll do with Somerset is just to flatten it, make the thing start again.
Flippin' heck, year zero. We got Pol Pot here. Blimey! How are you going to flatten it? Bulldozers or with the big bomb?
I'll probably go thermonuclear, to be honest.
He's going to nuke Somerset! It's crazy, but do you know what? You say what you like about Rob, he's got plans. He's got big plans. Yes, it involves... How many people do you reckon live in Somerset? 1 million?
No, nowhere near.
All right. Well, how many live?
Maybe 300,000 at a push.
You're gonna wipe them all out and start again.
Yeah, a lot.
And it's cold, but I respect your attitude and your defiance.
Thank you. And you'll be welcome to visit when it's been completely flattened.
Well, yeah. I would probably give it like about 100 years for the nuclear winter to pass. But Rob, I appreciate the offer. Thank you, mate.
Cheers. Good night.
Good night. There we go. Look at that. And he left. He came in straight away. I want Somerset. I'm gonna nuke it. I'm off. That's incredible attitude. Gonna nuke it. I'll write that down just so I make sure I don't go down the A303. Right. Here's a genuine question, actually. 0344 499 1000. Because everyone talks about the ley lines in Glastonbury, or the ley lines converge, you see, and that's what makes it very... And I've never questioned this before, right? So I genuinely don't know. This isn't me playing dumb or cute. Are ley lines real things? Are they real things? Are they real... Or is it... Isn't a ley line like an energy flow? I think I've answered my own question there, haven't I? If a ley line is an energy flow, then no, ley lines are not real. Is that what they are? They're like, there's an energy flow and they all cross. That's rubbish, isn't it? Nuke the lot of them, I say. 0344 499 1000. Rashid, stay there. Come to you after this.
Uncut after-hours conversation for the up-all-night generation. Late night Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
I'm just going to let it... Will you set off 2 beds? I did for those of you wondering, the silence there is I did the thing where I point my eyes, 2 fingers at my eyes, and I pointed at Ed's 4 eyes, and I pointed back at my 2, and I just kept doing that. And what that means is, I don't know if you have that in New Zealand, it means I'm watching you. Just had the heads up from Duchess Nat, the Duchess of Wiltshire. She's still awake, so probably best not to do an attack there. And Alex Louise Hodgson rather arrogantly on Twitter, rather arrogant, and she's young. She's very young, and the youth have an arrogance about them, don't they? That'll get battered out of you as you get your heart broken and you get sacked from jobs and friends and colleagues and people that you respected stab you in the back and you become scared. That'll get knocked out of you. And it starts to get knocked out of you now. Because she's tweeted, no one's claimed Cumbria yet, so I'll claim it. I'll have the highest mountains in England, that'll do me. Well... Catherine's typed on my screen, no. How are you going to get it, Alex? in a tweet? No. You can only claim a county, of course, in a phone call, the traditional way, going back many, many, many hundreds of seconds. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. Rashid!
This is Sheik Rashid O'Reilly from County Down in Northern Ireland.
Wowzers, Sheik Rashid. This is getting controversial. I know that a lot of the talk radio faithful and late night phone-in radio will be upset to know that one of our counties is about to be taken over by the Arabs. But if there's a backhander in it for me, I'm more than happy to sell that. You want County Durham?
Well, no, I want County Down, Northern
Is that
Ireland.
near County Durham?
No, it's miles away. I'd also like to invade.
Whoa! This is brilliant! And this is why you've got to respect the Arabs. Because they will come in, I'll buy that, and while I'm here, I'm going to take that. Bishy, bashy, boshy. That's why Al Fayed always opens up Harrods for Michael Jackson. Not anymore. A, he doesn't own it. B, he's dead. Because he'll go in and buy stuff, and this is what's happening here. Yes, Sheik?
Iain, it's called multiculturalism. If you don't like it, lump it.
If you don't like it, go back home.
Now, I want to invade the King Craig in Wales.
Flipping heck, he's taking on the whole of Wales. Right, start the clock. So you got till 12, 22 and 36 seconds. Craig, the clock is...
I've got my flag already... already made up for Wales.
Yes.
The flag will be...
Yes.
A double denim,
yes.
Made out of denim,
yes.
double denim,
double
from
denim.
Sheik and Stevens.
I don't get... Here's the thing, right, and this is a serious point. I don't get what the problem with double denim is. Jeans and a jean jacket. What's wrong with that? That's a cool look, yeah?
It's retro.
Okay, you have to stay there, Sheik Rashid. The clock is ticking. There's 4 minutes and 20 seconds for King Craig of Wales to call in. 0344 499 1000.
Hello.
Hello.
The flag of County Down is a flag of Barry McGuigan.
Okay, that's that. What? Okay, you're welcome. You stay there, Sheik Rashid. You have to be quiet now because I'm going to speak to George. Good, George.
Good evening, Iain. How's it going?
It's going very well. I'm on my fourth bit of paper this evening. What the hell is going on?
Oh, my days.
Hey.
Classic.
Classic
evening. 4 bits of paper. Good stuff.
By the way, I've just got to say, King Craig, your time is running out. You've only got 3 minutes and 30 seconds to call in. 0344 499 1000. Otherwise, Wales is getting taken over by the Arabs. George, what would you like, sir?
Good evening. Hi, I'm going to take Hampshire, if I may.
Of course you are. Hampshire hasn't gone. You've got Hampshire. Duke. Cool. You want to be a Duke?
Oh, Duke of Hampshire. Does that sound like a pub, or does that sound impressive? I don't know.
It does sound a bit like a pub, doesn't
it? Yeah. The feudal lord of Hampshire.
Yeah.
Good
the feudal lord. Yeah, no, I like that, actually, yeah.
That'll do. It's nice. Obviously, it's where I'm from.
What are you going to give us the one thing, George, your feudal lordship? Give us the one thing that you're going to bring to Hampshire that's going to be the standout thing.
Sandwiches. Free sandwiches.
Hey, what? For everyone?
Any civil building owned or operated by the feudal lord George Sanderman, will be giving out sandwiches at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
This is brilliant. It's better than that last guy. Gee, the last guy was going to nuke Somerset.
Oh, see, well, that's no way to get people to come and visit you, is it?
It really isn't. I mean, he's got beef with the county. So free sandwiches at 2 p.m. And will there be a nice selection of cheese and pickle?
Absolutely, of course. With the home of rolling hills, there'll be cheese, pickles, pickled onions if people want that sort of thing. Apples. Half a pint of beer.
Wow, this is whole catering there. George, thank you very much indeed. Well, that sounds like the place to go. Hampshire, run by the feudal Lord George. Free sandwiches at 2 p.m. every single day. I've got to say, it's all different bits of paper. Sheik Rashid. You've got 1 minute and 12 seconds. 1 minute and 10 seconds for Craig to call in. It doesn't look particularly promising. For Craig, he's not picked up the phone. We've got a minute to go. This is... What's going on there?
Hello.
Yeah, you've got to focus, Sheik Rashid.
Okay, I'll focus. Don't lose me line.
Well, if the line has to hold for the entire time, the countdown is kind of starting. There isn't much time to go. Craig, you've got 31 seconds. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to defend Wales. Time is running out. Time is running out. About 10 seconds to go. Boom! The double whammy! Rashid!
Sheik Rashid!
You've got Durham and Wales.
Durham, that's a bonus. Sure, that's a bonus.
Thank you very much indeed. Getting borderline racist there, but we can get away with that. We're Talk Radio, the home of free racism. No, hang on, that's not us. Flipping it. Right, hang on, I've got to change my paperwork here. So Craig is off. What the hell is wrong with that loser? And the thing is, right, Craig will phone up tomorrow I'm the King of Wales. I'm the King of Wales. I'm the King of Wales, King of Wales. And we'll have to... he's been assassinated. Oh, and not only that, Rashid gets Craig as a slave. There we go. Beautiful. I've got so many bits of paper. What are we going to do with them? Put them in the bin at the end of the show, if I'm honest. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. For the first time in 2.5 hours, we haven't got any calls. We've had more calls tonight than we've had on any other show that we've ever done. Imagine that. All this for a load of nonsense about county. Should we go through who's got what? If you fancy any of these, call up. Or frog in my throat. And then maybe we'll have a look through the papers. So, Duke Az was the first one at the top of the show. He's got Berkshire. Duke Paul has got Lancashire. He's also the King of England. Duke Harry has got Northumberland. Duke Simon Prime. Do you remember he was the countyologist? Got to be careful how you say that, particularly at this time of night. Hang on a second. Just whack him straight through. Whack him straight through. Wagwan, Harry.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Harry.
Northumberland here. How's it going?
It's very well, sir. It's a pleasure to speak to you. How's Northumberland these days?
Dull. Not much is happening.
Oh, so what have you called in for?
Because of that, I want to claim Cumbria as well.
Oh, mate, this is going nuts. Now,
you know what?
Yeah?
I'm going to invade Tyne and Weir.
Flipping heck, man, you're insane. All right, listen.
Yeah?
Hang on, who's got Tyne and Weir? Hang on a second.
It's Pablo, isn't it?
Pablo, right, clock starts now. 5-minute clock starts on Pablo.
Let's go for it, come on.
So 29:54, we're waiting for Pablo. What is it? What was the other one you wanted? Cumbria?
Cumbria, yeah, right next door.
Okay, right. we're going to have to hold off to see if your takeover of Tyne Weir is successful, you get Cumbria. If your takeover of Tyne Weir is unsuccessful, here's what happens.
Right.
Pablo keeps Tyne Weir.
Uh-huh.
He gets Cumbria.
Right.
And he gets Northumberland.
Oh.
And you become his slave. This is a big one.
This is a big one.
This is the biggest one we've ever had. Pablo. Are you still awake, Pabs? Are you still there, buddy? 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. You've got 4 minutes and 5 seconds to call in. Pablo, Tyne Weir, remember, of course, Tyne Weir is the first of our regions to have a flag. The flag is a giant picture of Jimmy Nail's flappy head. 0344 499 1000. Pablo. I get the feeling with Pablo that, so you may have played a blind here, Harry. I get the feeling with Pablo. He's done his phone call. He thinks Tyne Weir is safe. He realises it's towards the end of the show. And so he's gone to bed. And this is the problem with dukes and duchesses and sheiks and lords and lordships.
Very, very sleepy people.
Very, very sleepy. And you have absolutely got to be on your guard 24/7. And if you can't stay awake yourself, well, then you've got to have either, you've got to have a security system of some kind, whether that be people or whether it be cameras and alarm. Hang on a second! Whoa! Whoa! This is literally the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me. What's your name, caller?
It is Pablo raising the flag of Jimmy Nail's head.
No!
I will take my bounty and pillage and plunder.
Stop pillaging! Can we not have any more pillaging, please? Right!
I'll plunder.
This is incredible, Pablo. What a comeback.
I've taken the northeastern bounty.
What you get now? Right. Now, Harry...
Cumbria's not in the northeast, of course. It's the northwest.
Whoa, slave Harry!
Oh, right,
watch yourself.
It's
now,
where I say it is.
Pablo, you had Tyne Weir. That was safe. You're going home with Tyne Weir. Now, Harry came in trying to get Cumbria. You've got Cumbria, Pablo. And Harry also, at the start of the show, although about 2 hours ago, claimed Northumberland. Well, Pablo, you've got Northumberland as well, and you've got your very own slave Harry. Unprecedented.
Good.
You should be, Harry. This is the thing, Harry. You could have just kept Northumberland. You could have even gone and got Cumbria, mate, and that would have been all right.
I had to get greedy, didn't I? I had to be greedy.
You got greedy, Harry.
It's like a county version of Golden Balls.
That's exactly what it is.
And by coincidence, my balls are golden at the moment.
I decree it.
Harry, you've embarrassed yourself. Pablo, what's the first thing you're going to get your new slave to do for you?
Get a tattoo of my face on his face.
That's fair enough, I guess. I deserve it.
You do deserve it, Harry. He sounds like he's going to be a very willing slave, Pablo. Excellent. Stay tuned, though. We've got another 30 minutes. It could still kick off.
Well,
The problem is with you now, mate. You've got 3 counties, a slave, and a flag. A lot of people are going to be wanting a bit of that pie.
I want to get that painted on the side of a van and just drive about, just me with a big flag of Jimmy Nail and a slave at my side and 3 counties at my feet.
Well played, guys. Well played. This really has... That wasn't that exciting. 0344 499 1000. We've got more people coming in. It looks like it's going to get nasty in the last half hour of the show.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
What is that? That's James Whale music. The thing is that people that only listen to the last hour of my show think James Whale died in 1997. They don't know that he's back doing a show Mondays to Thursdays, 7 to 10. So let's not, promote that. It's the great, we've been trailing this for months and months and months, and I'm so pleased that today is finally here. It's the Great British County Giveaway. Got to be careful how you say that, Richard. You've got to be careful how you say that, and I'm surprised that I haven't come a cropper. We're giving away counties, and I knew this would happen. The last 35 minutes of the show, it's got nasty, and people are coming in thinking that people have gone to bed and trying to grab stuff. Wales has been taken by the Arabs. Tyne and Wear was up for grabs from the youth, but the youth got greedy. It's been marvellous. Richard's called in. Richard, wagwan, Richard.
So, unless I missed something in the brief trip to the corner shop, I would like to claim Greater London.
But London's a town.
No, Greater London is a county.
No, London's a
Wikipedia article.
London's a town.
The Greater London is a county according to Wikipedia.
It's a great place, but it's a town.
Can I claim Southwark then?
Southwark's a town, isn't it, in London?
Well, it's a borough of London. But so where is London according to you?
Well, I'm in it.
Yeah, but which county is it in?
Well, it's not in a county. It's just London.
So people in London are entitled to becoming.
London's in the southeast of England.
Their own destiny, according to you.
London is in London is in the southeast. Now, is the southeast a county? Maybe this is it.
No, the Greater London is the county.
No,
someone even hinted it on Facebook, saying that the biggest county of all has not been claimed yet.
London is great.
All right, okay. Can I just make a claim for my homeland then? I'll go for Wales.
Flipping heck, start the clock. 37 and 33. All right, okay, 37 minutes, 33 seconds. You're going for Wales.
Yep.
Well, Sheik Rashid has got Wales.
Sheik Rashid has probably fallen asleep by now, though.
He's not, no.
By this point.
He's driving his truck.
Well, yeah, he's probably fallen asleep, yeah. You know how the truck drivers are.
Sheik Rashid is probably... Well, this would be an interesting test to see if Sheik Rashid is a consistent listener to us, whether he's a part-timer. I've got a feeling, Richard, you may have just totally dropped yourself in it.
Well, if you would recognise London as a county, then I wouldn't have dropped myself.
London isn't a county! It's a town! I've been there!
Probably entertaining a lady of the night at a service station by now.
I tell you what, name a county, right, that's got an underground network in it. London.
Glasgow.
Glasgow's a town!
Oh, I don't know what a county for Glasgow is, but it's got one.
Right. You need to stay there. You've got 4 minutes, just under 4 minutes to go.
Okay, cool.
Stay there. Let's go to George. Yes, George.
Hi, yeah, just phoning up about the ley line chat.
It's the feudal Lord George of Hampshire. Free sandwiches every day at 2:00.
Yeah, making sandwiches and also instructing people about ley lines. And everyone imagines, the Druids are using the ley lines, it's a mystical power line and whatnot. Absolutely not true. The first mention, they didn't even exist until a guy called Alfred Watkins wrote a book in about 1925 called The Old Straight Trek.
So ley lines are bullshine then?
They were adopted in the sort of 20s and 30s as a thing that existed as a sort of mystical link across the country, but the book was written, Old Straight Track, it's quite dry reading, but essentially this guy called Alfred Watkins used to wander about and
did he go dowsing? Did he do the dowsing?
No, he didn't. He didn't even do that, but he noticed that...
I just have to interrupt you, George. Sorry, I just have to interrupt you. I just got to say again, Sheik Rashid, maybe you've just stopped out and got against us and jumped back in your truck. Sheik Rashid, Richard is making a claim on Wales, and you have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to call in. 0344 499 1000. Continue, s'il vous plaît, George.
It's all right. And so he realised that they were standing stones in villages, or even I suppose by then it was sort of war memorials. It was strange trees on the top of hills and stuff that would sort of point the way to various points in the distance. And so essentially he decided that ancient man in Britain would know the way from literally Cornwall to Glasgow by following various points that were on the horizon. So they would put up a stone or a big tree, or they cut down trees, so there was a sort of standing tree, and so you could walk from one point to point in the horizon and get yourself to where you needed to be, and you go 12 points.
1.5 minutes to go, Sheik Rashid. The phones have gone mental. I can say we've had 2 phone calls coming in. Neither of them at the moment are Sheik Rashid. Sorry to interrupt you, George. George, does dowsing for water work? That works, doesn't it?
Bizarrely, that does seem to work.
But how does that work then?
That happens because if most of where you are in the country, the ground, you've got sort of magnetism, and flowing water, it draws electrons away from stones and things. So if you have 2 metal rods in your hand, they might cross over naturally because of the sort of magnetic force of flowing electrons underneath you.
But see, now what you've just said there sounds like absolute rollicks. But I know that dowsing does work. There's about 45 seconds to go, Sheik Rashid. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. But dowsing, the weird thing is dowsing is actually a phenomenon, that works, and I don't understand.
Oh God, there's that book by your pal who. I made up that you made your pal, but there's a book about the guy who investigates ghosts, and he realised the dowser is just knocking his hand and it swings about.
Oh, Will Storr.
Will Storr, yeah, Will Storr versus Paranormal. You have a wonderful bit about. Get him on. Have an interview with him. That'd be amazing.
We'll get him back on again. He's going to come on. Hang on a minute. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is outrageous. All stand for His Majesty King Richard of Wales. Now, it gets complicated. Let me write this down. So, King Richard of Wales.
I'd just like to say my rule will be difficult for all residents.
Wow. It can't be as bad as the poor suckers, and I said suckers, that live in Somerset. They're going to get nuked. Right, King Richard, Your Majesty, sir, gets complicated. You instantly gain access to Slave Craig. He's yours. You also get Slave Sheik Rashid.
Yep. Okay, I'd like to free Craig.
What?
But I want to keep Rashid because
racist
drivers are
racist. I like that. He's gone traditional slavery. That's outrageous. But I like. Hey, listen, he's the king. He can do it. So Craig is freed.
I was actually thinking, because I can't drive myself, and Rashid is a professional driver.
Okay. You also get, and I know that it was County Down that Rashid wanted, but I wrote down Durham, so we're going to stick with Durham. You also get Durham. What do you want to do with Durham, Richard? Do you want to, Your Majesty?
Well, you know my opinions on the North.
Yeah, you hate it.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with
it? I guess I'll probably some sort of policy where I just kind of starve the county to death over a long period of time.
You guys are so harsh, but I respect that. Your Majesty, that was a beautiful, beautiful little sneaky attack there. You should feel very, very proud of yourself. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Majesty. And George, thank you very much for calling in with those facts. There's more to go. We've got 2 more calls lined up. There's still time. I feel like I've got all these bits of paper like I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons or something. It's all taking it very seriously. 0344 499 1000, the last 20 minutes of the Great Talk Radio County Giveaway.
Uncut after-hours conversation for the up-all-night generation. Late night Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Right, here we go. The dying minutes of the show, literally the last 15 minutes, and the phones have gone nuts. You lot are sneaky. I suspect we've got a few attacks coming in. Let's go to Matthew. Yes, Matthew.
I'd like to claim Lancashire back.
Start the clock. 43, so that means 5, 6, 7, 8, 48. Okay, that's Duke Paul, who is also the King of England. This is a big one, Matthew. If you get this, right, you are the King of England.
But can he actually defend it? Because he's in Merseyside.
Well, no, don't. Matthew, stay there. We're going to keep the line. I'm going to keep my eye on the clock. Don't go anywhere. Duke Paul, King of England, your time is ticking away. 0344 499 1000. While we're waiting for that, Lane.
I am claiming County Durham.
Now,
the land of the Prince Bishops.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Right, start the clock. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, flipping heck, it's all kicking off. The phones have gone nuts. Right, so 58 and 50 seconds. Right, 48 and 50 seconds. Oh, goodness gracious me. OK, right. You're claiming County Durham. That's currently owned by King Richard, who also owns Wales. He also owns Slave... Oh, right. Oh, no! I'll take that call there. Hang on a second. Caller, what is your name, please?
My name is Paul, the King of England, the Duke of Lancaster.
Matthew, he has destroyed you, mate.
Oh, he's a scout. He's in Merseyside.
Hey, he's destroyed you. That is the worst attack we have seen so far this evening. Paul, Matthew is now your slave. What will be his first duty?
I will make him suffer because he denied that I am a Lancastrian. He will have to polish my shoes and he will have to spit on my shoes and polish them bright and dark.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you, ma'am. You're gonna get your slave to spit on your shoes? That's weird, isn't it? Right. So Lane. What was Lane? Oh God, I've got so confused. Ed, what was Lane of? County Durham. Right. So we're waiting for King Richard to call in. Right, hang on. Hang on a second. Lane.
Yes?
Say hello to your new slave owner.
Oh, this is just too easy.
You absolute bounder.
Unbelievable! What were you thinking, man? He was only on the line 5 minutes ago.
Gordon Bennett.
Gordon Bennett. Right. So, Richard.
I wouldn't care. Durham's got its own palace. It had its own army. Yeah. And with the land of the Prince Bishops, you had bishops running the place.
It's my palace now, pal.
You swine.
Right. So, King Richard of Wales and County Durham, you've released Slave Craig, you've still got Slave Sheik Rashid, and you've got Slave Lane. What are you going to do with Slave Lane?
Probably just the most menial tasks, I think. Like, I don't think he's up to much. With a revolution like that, come on. I can't expect too much from him.
Slave Lane. Stay there, though, Richard, because this does actually get very exciting. I've got a theme tune for our next caller. Hang on a second. Hang on. Yep, it's Rashid.
I've been this Sheik Rashid. I'm a slave.
Sorry. Sheik Rashid is dead. This is slave. This is slave Rashid.
I've been on hold for 20 minutes.
No, Slave Rashid. I can see who calls in. You lost Wales. You lost County Durham.
I'm taking you to the Court of Human Rights. I'm taking you to the Court of Human Rights.
No human rights. I'm afraid you're a flipping slave, mate.
Rashid, mate, I've got about 2 bags of washing. If you could pick them up from Camberwell about 7:30 tomorrow morning, take them to a dry cleaner and just make sure they're back and dried by the time I get home from work, which is about 6:30.
I had big plans for Wales.
Yeah, well, if your big plans, tough luck. Right, now hang on a minute. Let me just get my bearings for a second. Right, hang on a second. Right. Harry, who do you belong to?
Hello, Ian, can you hear me?
Oh, it's a different Harry. Right, okay. Who'd have thought there'd be 2 Harrys in the world? Good evening, Harry.
This is Slave Harry.
Oh, it is Slave Harry?
Same Harry. Ian, I'm going to make a break for it. I'm going to try and overthrow Pablo.
Well, hang on a second. Let me... all right, okay. This gets really, really complicated. So you are going to try and make a break for it?
Yeah.
Where are you going to head for?
Well, Northumberland. I'm going to try and claim it again.
Right.
Try and get my old county back, and I'm going to try and become President of Europe.
Okie dokie. I'm going to throw a 20-sided die.
This is like D&D now.
Yeah. I'm going to throw a 20-sided dice. Okay. And this is what happens. I'm afraid. Harry?
Yeah, am I dead now?
Yes,
is that what that is?
You're dead. You're out of the game. You're out of the game. Such a shame. So he could have been the Duke of Northumberland. He got greedy, and then he got shot. Flipping heck! Look at this. We've got. Were we still waiting for someone? Who were we? Oh no! Everyone came in. Everyone came in. God, there's 8 minutes of this nonsense to go. Saga.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello. It's Saga, Lord of the North.
Well, what?
Lord of the North.
Well, hang on. I don't see you on any of my official deeds.
I'm claiming Scotland.
You want all of Scotland?
Aye.
Now, North Ayrshire is in Scotland.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Aye.
Right. So that's the only bit of Scotland we've given away, and that's to right. Okay. Start the clock. 12:45 and 45 seconds. 45. So, Scurvy Wench, One-Eyed Willie. You've got 5 minutes to call in 50. I think that's 55. To call in and I've got to do maths. Isn't anyone talking maths? Scurvy-eyed wench, One-Eyed Willie. You got just under 5 minutes to call in and save North Ayrshire and also to save the entire Scotland. Saga, stay there.
I've got a flag as well. It's a picture of my Bobby.
Is that what I think it is?
Aye.
Okay, right. Okay. Well, okay. Stay there, Saga. The clock is ticking away. David.
Hello.
Hello, David.
Hip, hip, hip.
Hip, hip, hip.
I don't suppose you've still got Hertfordshire.
Hertfordshire. Let me have a little look. Berkshire, Lancashire, Kent, Wiltshire, Bedfordshire, Staffordshire, Essex, Buckinghamshire, Northamptonshire, Somerset, Tyne Wear, Cumbria, Northumberland, Wales and Durham, North Ayrshire. We've still got Hertfordshire unclaimed!
Oh, my God.
This is incredible!
I'll take that.
Duke David of Hertfordshire. Oh! Sneak is a safe little county, nice little county. What are you going to do, David, to make it special, make it unique, make it your own?
Admiral Green.
Sorry?
Admiral Green. There's not enough green.
You're going to... add more green. Okay,
yeah.
You're going to add more green. David,
Do you know what? I called up just because I wanted some company on the walk home. I was a bit scared. It's a bit icy. And
of ISIS?
Hertfordshire.
You're scared of ISIS?
No,
Don't be scared of ISIS, your dukeship, because if you are, they've won.
No, I've got flat black shoes and I'm slipping all over the icy pavement.
Oh, icy. Hang on, you're more scared of icy than ISIS. Are you nuts? ISIS have got bombs.
Well, icy is under my feet.
Well, and ISIS is in our heads. And that's why they're winning that war. David, congratulations. I really hope you make Hertfordshire.
Ooh, I've got Hertfordshire.
Yeah, genuinely thrilled. Keith.
All right, mate, how's it going?
Yeah, good, thank you. We are running out of time. We're still waiting for Scurvy Wench, One-Eyed Willie to call in. There's about 2 minutes left on that. Yes, Keith?
Well, I thought I would be the mayor of Middlesex just to get one over on that Scott Balcony fella. Do you know what I mean?
Right, Middlesex doesn't exist.
Also, it's a county. It's got a cricket team.
Middlesex...
No. Don't pull that on me, man.
Middlesex does... You ask Russell Grant. Middlesex does not exist.
It does exist. You try telling that to Scott.
I will. I'm not taking prank calls at this serious stage in the day. There's about a minute and a half left on... Is this... Hang on a second. Identify yourself, caller.
Hello there, it's William from Newcastle.
Right, hang on a minute. Are you not Scurvy Wench, One-Eyed Willie?
No, I've transformed into William from Newcastle.
You
muppet!
Compete with you.
No!
From Ant and Dick, like.
Willie, scurvy wench, one-eyed Willie. This is the worst thing you could have done. Hang on a second. Saga, hang on a second. Saga, announce your intention.
I'm gonna be King of Scotland, and the first thing I'm gonna do is invade England, of course.
Right, well, okay, that's... So hang on a second.
Well...
All of England.
No, hang on a second. King Saga of Scotland, you also have North Ayrshire, and that means you've got the slave in Scurvy Wench One-Eyed Willie,
Aye.
and you also get Newcastle.
Oh, that's a bit disappointing.
Well, you blew it, mate. You should have come. You could have got Scotland, William, but you blew it. We're running out of time. Saga, congratulations. Gatford.
Hi.
Nice to talk to you.
Yeah, good to talk to you at last. Like I've missed a lot this evening.
Did you just swear then?
No.
It sounded like a swear word there.
No, of course. Would I do that?
Yes, you would.
I'd hereby like to claim Kent, please.
Kent, that's owned by Duke Simon Prime.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Calling in. Yeah.
Fair play.
Enough. Yeah.
Fair play. Okay. Duke Simon Prime, you've got till the end of the show to call in. Slave Julie's up for grabs. Stay there. Let's go to Az. Oh, Az, our first contestant, the owner of Berkshire.
Duke of Royal Berkshire.
I'd forgotten we were doing that.
Yes. I just was driving from Surrey. No one has Surrey.
Do you want Surrey?
I want Surrey, and then when I am Duke of Surrey, I want to invade myself and become double Duke of Berkshire and Surrey.
Okay, so I forgot we were doing the Russian accent at the start of the show. I can't remember.
Yes, because it's Royal County Berkshire.
Royal County Berkshire and Surrey.
Yes.
You've got them, your dukeship.
Yes, double Duke Meister of Berks and Surrey. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much indeed, sir. Look at that, the first caller and one of the last callers of the night. Slave William.
I'm back in Scotland and my tea better be on the table.
Yeah, you're the slave, mate. You're the slave, right? Keith. Keith.
Hi. I'm on air.
Yeah.
How long we got?
You got a minute.
Okay. So I've got an idea. I want to claim something.
What?
I want to claim Kent.
Whoa.
Hang on a second. Right. Okay. You want to claim Kent?
Hey.
Well, Gatford, what do you say about that?
No chance. I've got Kent. If Simon Prime doesn't call in, then I've got Kent, and I'm going to build a wall around it. Okay, so Kent, and block up the Channel Tunnel. So right. Kent is mine.
Okay. Well, we're having to play the Carnarvon rules now. This is where it gets nasty.
Can I play I've got my 3 army cards.
Just be quiet. No, be quiet. When we get into a situation like this, where 2 people are claiming a county, and the original owner of that county, these are the Carnarvon rules, has not called in, and it's the end of the show, do you know how we decide, Gatford and Keith, who gets that county?
Is it a sandwich eating competition?
Nope.
Rock, paper, scissors?
No. Shall I tell you?
Yeah. Is it willy waggling?
No, don't, no. Although that's a good suggestion. The county is automatically handed over to the slave.
What?
Slave Julie, you are free!
Yes!
And you own the county of Kent!
Believe this.
Free at last!
You see!
That is a travesty of justice.
Guys, though, we're playing by... I'm sure I said at the start of the show, we're playing by the Carnarvon rules, guys.
You did.
And Julie, Gatford...
No, wait.
Gatford...
Carnarvon or Carnarvon?
Gatford and Keith are now your slaves, Julie. You got 10 seconds. What are you going to do with them?
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to have a think about that.
Oh, God, that sounded kinky. And on that bombshell, we should probably end. Thank you very much, everyone who played. I have no idea how we managed to fill 3 hours of radio with that complete and utter tosh. Well done, Ed and Catherine, for working like Billy-O. Back tonight at 10. Ta-ta.
Talk Radio.
Join the Talk Nation.
Pick up your phone and talk radio.
We'll get you talking.